But it's not simple though, fella, to aiming for Jackie or BB because they always got covered from his teammates. But this is it. We are going into the ban and pick for the game 1. We already see that Lasrock, Mirana, Bloodseeker has been banned from the Peru side, and they pick Undying and Pango.
Well, Lasrock, Mirana, Bloodseeker, they are more into the handling more CZ or maybe like the combo that can be done by Team Lao, but having the Mars along with the Hoodwink is already a huge combo. It's already like a huge momentum. With the Mars, we saw that actually Mars so far inside of the IESF 14 World Esports Championship 2022 in Bali, we saw that actually Mars showing a really good performance and how strong the setup will be if they're having the Mars on their lineup. I mean, like the Arena of Blood, the Spear of Glory is just like such an amazing thing here for the Mars itself. And plus Hoodwink, that actually with the Tribus and everything is actually dealing so much damage as well as a support. So I do feel like they're having a really good setup. But Pangolier, I mean, with the movement coming from the roll, even actually coming from the side of Pango, it's actually gonna be able to disable a lot of stuff from Lao. And the Pangolier as well. I mean, like if Mars happen to like locking him up inside of the Arena of Blood, it's gonna be a huge disaster for me.
Yep, it's gonna need to be careful. That's why they are banning the Bloodseeker, right? It's the counter for the Pango itself. If you're looking at the ban again, no TV, no Brood Mother, no Lina, and no Monkey King. So for the Peru itself, maybe they are just for the case like Lina is having a very, very high DPS. That's why they didn't want like, and Lina have the Laguna Blade too as the burst damage. We already see it on the Indonesia team match and before on the Philippines team match.
Oh, global silence with the silencer here being picked by the side of Team Lao. They want to have something that unable to prevent anything from the combo that they were having. So I think like it's a very good options right now from the side of Team Lao. They want to have someone that actually can control the movement or maybe even the last word and the curse is already enough to give the pressure or maybe even giving the poking the DPS to the side of Peru itself. But it means from Team Peru, they are not gonna be able to have like a very good combo hero unless they were having like anti-silence that can be given by the side of Silencer, maybe a Manta style hero that can use Manta style or any kind of thing inside of that one.
Okay, but I think global silence is the key later, fella. When the team fight is happening, when Andayang trying to commit inside and the others heroes from the Peru too. That's why they need a counter setup hero. But we're gonna see on the third pick for Peru what kind of hero that they want to do the combo, and Tusk is there.
Tusk is there. It's already been picked by the side of Peru. It still can go for the 4. It still can go for 3. It still can go for 2, I think. But I think like for the side of Pangolier, it's so much better if they are picking it. It's also like very flexible along with the Undying. I think like 3 heroes that is being picked by the side of Peru is just gonna like wait for the perfect moment to see who is actually gonna be better in the laning phase and also like winning in the early condition coming from the side of Peru. But it means that they still need maybe a carry from the side of Team Peru because they haven't seen it, they haven't shown it. But Visage actually is a very good hero to be picked here. And also Pudge, they will go for the carry here from the side of Team Lao.
The hook, especially, it can like maximize the pick-off potential from the Team Lao itself. That's why, and especially for the dismember. So when they have like the melee core from the Peru's team who want to get inside the dismember wheel there, he will try to stop them. We already see like on the 6th ban from Team Peru, Ember Spirit is being banned.
I mean like at this rate, Hoodwink, Silence and Support, Mars going for the offlane, Pudge going for the carry. I think like they still need a mid laner that can give the damage. I mean like previously it was a Lina, and we know how is BB using the Lina. It's just like so crazy. But there's plenty of options though for that one. Lifestealer is the one that's getting banned here. There is a Queen of Pain. But I don't feel like Sieduvin is still going to be a very, very good option if they are aiming for that one.
And those snipers too. We already seen it. Almost 1 hour game.
Yeah.
59 minutes, 59 seconds last night. with Sniper are doing a really good defense, but now the last pick for Team Peru.
I mean, like looking at that one, they already eliminate Lina. They already eliminate Sniper. It's gonna be better for the Seraphine later if they are picking over that one. I mean, like the combo, it does make sense with the requirement of Soul, Arena of Blood, and then Global Silence to actually giving the chance for this thing to be better. But I'm not really sure though. Peru still have like plenty of options to do things, but Chaos Knight.
Chaos Knight is there. We'll try to be the carry from the Team Peru, but we're gonna see last pick from LAOS team.
Yeah.
They really need a good hero right now because from the pick of potential, Peru is really strong because they have the Ice Shard, they have like the WorldEsports, even Pango will be there, and the Tombstone especially. It will like making the enemies cannot go anywhere, and they will confuse. They need to hit the hero first or the Tombstone first.
Oh, this Morphling is available. If they want to pick over, maybe picking over. I'm not sure though. Like plenty of options can be given at this moment. Even the Invoker is still there. Like Invoker, Morphling, or maybe just as simple as Shadow Fiend that is gonna be like going really well here, going against the Visage and everything. I mean, like the heater. They need a heater for just like what Kolios have mentioned. Going for the Tombstone itself. And a Huskar!
Wow.
Choose your hero.
With Huskar, I think it's gotta be different. Yeah, but Lao, their draft are strong too, fella. Because like the pick-up ability from them is very good. They have the Arena of Blood. They have Silencer who can use the Global Silence when they want to pick up, so the enemies cannot counter set it. And this is it for the draft from both of the teams. So guys, you can write on the comment section who team are you supporting right now.
Yeah, give your comment in the comment. Give your comment and support in the comment section below. Choose your favorite team. Is it gonna be the Team Lao or maybe Team Peru here? Don't forget to cheer up using the flag from both of the sides here. But after this, we will jump into the game and we will see how strong they are. How are they going to be trying to win over this game with the draft they're having? I do feel like there's plenty of options here from the side of Peru to actually try to pick off the member coming from the side of Team Lao. And I think like that might be a strong movement right here. I mean, like with the Huskar especially, Huskar is just like very tricky hero. If they are able to actually picking him off in the early situation, it might be really great. And with the Undying from the side of Team Peru, I do feel like it's still going to be a very strong opponent here from the side of Team Lao. Like going against the STR hero, it's going really great. Patch, Huskar, both of them, even Mars here. Undying will be very happy to decay them all. But yeah, we will just jump. This is the first game of the best of 3 series. This is the third match of the main event inside of IESF 14 World Esports Championship Bali 2022 with me, Velajiv, and also my partner.
Kolios here. So yeah, we're gonna see, are they gonna play an aggressive game because there's a lot of CC on this early game, or they just want to contest it with a piece.
Let's see what is actually gonna happen in the early situation. I mean, like based on the hero that they're having, I think like they still have the chance to actually play quite aggressive from the side of Team Peru because they are having the Tusker, Undying, Convolier, just like what I've mentioned before, along with the Visage even. The Soul Assumption from the side of Visage will actually changing a lot and bursting a lot of players coming from the side of Team Laos. So yeah, it's going to be super, super interesting stuff here coming from the side of Peru and also Team Lao, but trying to get over the bounty. Who will get it? Is it going to be 2 for 2?
Yep, I think it's 2 for 2. Look at that movement. They don't want to contest it, but it still have the possibilities to move later.
But yeah, I don't think it's going to be contested from both of the sides. They
It's
just
a peace
need
move.
to have the good vision here from both of the sides for doing things that they are going to be doing at the moment. And here you go. It's 2 for 2 from both of the sides here, Peru and also Lao.
Yep. They don't want to like having a bloodbath in the early game. That's why they're gonna move into the creep who are coming to the lane. But if we are looking at the matchup Felajif, what do you think on the mid lane itself? Like the Pango versus the Husker.
Well, if I can say that actually the Huskar is actually pretty good. I mean, like with the skill that he's having, actually with the inner fire, it's kind of like poking the damage towards Lumpy, but Lumpy with the swashbuckle and everything, I think like it's still gonna be better. Because like the ability to just like dodge everything. I mean, like for the laning phase, it might be quite hard for the Pangolier. Yeah, because of the, again, the inner fire, not forgetting the burning spear later coming from the side of BB. Like BB is just like very aggressive kind of mid lane that we know. But again, with the Pangolier on the hand of Team Peru, they're still going to be having a really good setup for them. And plus, maybe later for the big team war, I do feel like for the side of Pangolier, they will have like, I might say better movement and also better setup. Since like Pangolier with the swashbuckle, with the shield crash, or maybe even the rolling thunder, it's just like creating so much spaces for the rest of the team Peru to be using the tombstone or even the chaos knight, the visage with the soul assumption, everything that they have.
Yep, because basically Pangolier is an annoying hero, but look at that, never mind, very low HP. Trying to be chased by Jimmy, I think he wants to use the DK, but he used the magic wand, so I think it's still too early to say that it's gonna be first blood.
Well, for the side of the last hit, we see that actually the Chaos not actually doing really good job. But look at that one, actually the Thompson is being popped, and Timbersonin, he's already taking first blood here from the hand of Team Peru.
Well, it's a quick move, wise move, so they got the first blood on the early game, and it's a good thing too because they take down the carry. So we are moving on the mid lane that we see it's a very low HP from the Pango itself.
Yeah, that's why the Pango wants to get over the water rune. That's why he's using the swashbuckle, but he knows the position coming from the side of the Husker. That's why he's trying to do some preventive moves so far right here, but the battle is still there though for the Pango, so I think like they are gonna still doing a really great job here so far. Well, the Husker, the armlet leader, I think like if it's like still using the armlet, I think like it's gonna be a really good key here, since like from the life break coming from the side of Huskar later gonna be like a really good threat coming to the side of Team Peru, because again they're having a quite squishy hero here with the kind of thing. So yeah, and the burning event, the burning spear though, coming from the side of Husker.
It starts the opponent to fire, but Jackie, they're trying to aim with low HP. Couple more hits, Jackie will take down an ice shot on point. Jackie is taken down. Meanwhile, Min right now is trying to run away with no mana left. Very low HP too. Are there gonna be double kill? Because only one last hit. Is not yet. Knight is on danger position. Yep, he got the point kill, but Knight is taken down too.
And it's gonna be a point as well, despite that actually for this Taskar that actually dive in pretty well to the side of Team Lao. But yeah, the soul assumption that is being spammed by the side of Arcano is just like giving so much homework to the side of Team Lao itself. Because we know that actually Visage is just like very good hero to go against as spam skiller coming from the side of in Dota. But BB, again, right now we can see that actually the difference coming from the side of last hit, like how it's like half of it's being denied by the hand of BB, because the ability that BB have with the burning spear to just like push Lumpy back to his back, and is playing more aggressive rather than what Peru have at the moment. So mid lane is on the hand of LAOS so far based on the laning phase, where we see that actually never mind. It's going to be the net target here. The DK is being popped right there, but look at the footprint actually trying to put some backup. Mars. Mars is still there though. I think it's not going to be another movement that is given by the side of Team Peru.
And if you look at that mid lane, look at that last hit. Huskar really do a good job, Felajif. He got the 28 last hit and he even 14 denied. But look at that stun. Cannot go anywhere. Jimmy Cock for 666 is taken down.
Yeah, it's been taken down right here. It's another point. It's 3 for 2 so far. But the network from Team Lao is just pretty huge. Just like what I've mentioned before, that actually this Husker is just like very free compared to the side of Team Peru here. Look at the Pangolier that having quite a hard time. Again, the gap over the level is actually determining quite a lot, but in the bottom lane we're seeing here from the Chaos Knight, he will be the target, but the DK, the Jimmy Cove here is ready to try to back him off from the aggression that is made by Team Lao.
Because it's 3 versus 2 kill points on this 5 minutes game, so it's still too early to say that who is got the lead. If you look at the goal difference, it's only 1k goal difference, so it's not too far from each other. But Lao is a little bit leading, but the blink's coming, never mind, tries to run away, but he's down.
Yeah. The Chaos Bolt that is being used by this Chaos Knight most of the time is just like very, very good towards the side of Team Lao. I mean, like,
scanning.
from the side of Team Lao, because we know that actually it's something that is unique, but look at that one, it's first that is being used, but no, life break being done. Spear, Burning Spear is being used, and BB collecting 1 point here on his head as the first kill on the head of Huskar.
And it's a good kill point for Huskar itself because he needs the gold. He needs the kill points before he can do the rotation to back up his friends, even it's on the mid lane or on the top lane or the bottom lane. But look at the top lane. Jakey is trying to run away with a couple more kills, but Jakey is still alive. Still, I think he's having the hook, but the enemies know it.
Okay.
They
but
prefer to take care of the positioning.
Look at the movement that is given right now by the side of Team PERU. They're really aiming for this Visage. The last word is being used, and the Hoodwink is actually putting a really good setup here and taking the kill over Arcano here from the side of Team PERU. It's 4-4 and 2,000 network here on the head of Team Lao. Well, we are seeing that actually Team Lao, so far they're really good with the condition over the war. But again, if the big war happens from the side of Team PERU with the road, with the things coming from the Pangolier, I think like they will be having quite a hard time to put a setup on them. And with the Pantheism coming from the side of Chaos Knight, I think like they will be able, as long as this Chaos Knight have a really good and proper farm, I think like it's still gonna be good going for the late game.
Yep, because the damage will be not decreased, and they are trying to aim for the first tower, but Nevermind is there. He's trying to release the spear to the creep who are coming for the first tower.
I think like right now from Mars, they're waiting for a perfect moment to use over the Arena of Blood. Last word is being used. Jackie still have the hook? No, he does not. He have the rod here to actually do the dismember. And here you go, Jackie outgot Arcano from the top lane. But yes, now Lumpy battled the regeneration rune. It's going really great.
So when the low HP come, he can spam the skills. When the low HP, he can regain the health again. But here, well, on this early game, I think there's gonna be a pick-off game later when some of the players from the Lao itself already got the items that they need to do before they do the rotation and do the pick-off strategy. So,
and not forgetting that actually the global silence coming from the side of Silencer, but another movement right here. Jackie, will he do some movement right? The last word is already being used towards this lava, but it's a hook that is happened. Rod is also there, and lava won't be surviving for so long. Jackie got a kill at this moment.
It's a nice hook. So it's connected. He cannot run away, and Rod is there, so it will be a disaster for him. If you look at the mid lane, I think Lumpy needs to do more rotation, because if not, like his friends are missing some, having some problems. Like for example, it's on the top lane. It's very hard to facing the Silencer, have the last word, and the patch is there. So if you have a misposition, the hook will be there for you.
Yeah, the hook definitely going to be there to actually stopping the movement, or maybe someone who tried to run away from a really good condition right there. But Silencer, I don't feel like the Silencer getting like permanent agility really well, so permanent in so well because of the movement that he is doing. Like the Arcane Curse, that the last word is being spammed most of the time. So yeah, there's two members from the side of Team PERU right now doing some smoke, wanting to get something here from the side of Team Lao. Will they got it? Look at that one, Snowball actually aiming at Akito, and one more time, Akito will be taken down.
Yep, no needs Ice Shard to stop Akito. And it's a good thing because they stop the Akito from farming itself. And they are moving again. So, like I mentioned before, on the mid lane, Lumpy needs to move, keep moving, not just stop it, because it's time. It's the ability of Pango, who will be very annoying to the enemies. But as long as that the mid lane is safe, like the creep wave is already cleared.
Well, we are seeing that actually there is this Arcano in the top lane area right now trying to use the familiar. I mean, like whenever we see the visage, we always think that it's gonna be like very objective kind of gameplay, and look at that one actually. Nice. Arcano aiming at Jackie right now, even with the snowball, and aiming with the rolling thunder as well. Jackie won't go anywhere, and Jackie will be killed. And not only Jackie, apparently there's another one that is trying to make it up. Oh, Arena is being popped out, but the one that is losing is actually Bibi. It will be the next target. 3 member down from the side of Team Lao. It might be more because never mind, it's a mass target. So as Mako is going to be used, and Warrior's Punch is taking him down. It's 4 for 1.
It's a greedy decision to back up their friends on the top lane because all of the resources from the Team Peru are ready. Lao is having a rough time to make a defensive move like that, and even they lose it because 4 men down. It's a big advantage for the Peru.
Yeah, it's a very big advantage right now, but the setup is just not looking good for the Lao. I mean, like, Peru was doing a really great job here. We can see from the replay how it's actually the snowball that focusing over the Oscar. Oh, this one is when the punch is down. And after that, they were like focusing over the Huskar. The Huskar is not allowed to do something. Even when he's doing the life break, he is receiving so much damage, and they were letting this Undying to handle up this Mars. And when the Mars is trying to run away, he cannot because he's actually facing 5 members directly from Team Peru. So it's just like a really good targeting coming from the side of Team Peru, and not only because of that, it's also because like they know how to like actually stopping the game by punishing Jackie in this very early situation.
Radiant structures are fortified.
But after they successfully executing on that on the top lane, the goalkeeper is still leaded by the Team Lao. So there's still a lot of homework for the Team Peru to chase it down again before they can like having a big team fight, setting up some kind of big movement from their teammates.
Is under attack.
Yeah, a big movement right here. But again, I mean, like from Team Lao, they just know how to farm. I think from the side, we can see that actually the Huskar is actually still having a really good net worth, and it's like coming from top 4. I don't like that actually this Chaos Knight is just very free. That's the main purpose coming from the side of Peru. They want to make space for this Chaos Knight to farm and later on help them on the big war. Well, for BB, he still need to catch up a lot of stuff because you know the actually gameplay coming from Lao. They're more giving the farm into the BB, not to Jackie. Jackie is still farming, but it's more coming to the side of BB because BB more playing, more having more aggressive gameplay rather than Jackie.
And yep, Jackie is the damage dealer though. Well, it is later on the mid game, so that's why Jackie need to like having a lot of kill points, especially he's so tanky in front of there. Jackie already have the Vanguard, but he needs another defensive item to make his body very sustainable.
Poor hero doing some smoke here by the hand of Lao. They want to aim at something. They want to get something, but the smoke is already being done right now. So it might be another movement that can be given. But yeah, BB right now already finishing up the armlet and also the sage right there. So he might be going for the Sea Halberd. That is going to be really helpful for the side of Lao later on. While for the side of Team Peru here. Like again, I mean like from the side of this Mongolia, he needs to catch up with something, but Aishat is already being used right there. Arena of Blood, but the Global Silence is on the perfect time. But still though, the Mars is being taken down, but Jackie is the main target. 5 heroes directly aiming at Jackie, and Jackie can survive from that one. Life break, Snowball trying to buy him some time here, but the Burning Spear unable to help something with that one. And Silencer will be the last hero to be taken care of from the side of Team Peru. This is a full team wipe from Peru to Laos.
It's the first team wipe on this game, and Team Peru do it very nicely. They even dive in to the first tower on the mid lane. Like the decision again, if you are talking about the Team Lao, They are just coming one by one, not exactly as a whole team or doing the combo wombo. They are they are beaten the bait, I mean, from the team PERU itself.
This is a really risky situation now from the side of Team Lao, like the Husker not having the momentum to actually jump in. But the Arena of Blood is actually like creating so much problem. But oh, Phantasm is still there. But the Snowball aiming to the Mars, trying to get something. But the Dismember trying to get over this Chaos Knight. Well, the Chaos Knight not going to be surviving for so long. Akito got the kill, but Jackie is still going to be there. Rolling Thunder is focusing over Jackie along with BB. And BB, unable to do anything, will be taken down for 3 times right over while Jackie is being Walrus Punch. And all ice shots, Swashbuckle, everything towards Jackie. And Jackie won't be able maybe to survive from this condition, but there is still MY Ando trying to backing him up, but not for so long because the Snowball will take him down with Lumpy's dominating double kill.
Another 4-man down. And a lot of kill points that they collect from this team fight. And it's already 18. Arena of Blood has been popped out just for to run away. And never mind, successfully taking down Arcano. And look at the back line. It's coming again. Akilo is on the problem right now, on trouble. Akito cannot do anything.
Oh my god, this is not looking good. Tibu Ronsin is just like so strong right now with all of the things that he's having. This is just like going crazy. Like he's having 9,500 and they're directly going for objective Roshan right now. I don't think like the rest of the players coming from the side of Team Lao will be able to contest this one or even try to jump in because they don't even have a really good vision regarding this Roshan.
That's why it's a free rush. No contest from the Lao team, and with Rush, I think the Chaos Knight will be a nightmare for them. Especially when he got in using the Phantasm, have the Chaos Bolt, the enemies is stunned, and like the 3 of the Chaos Knight will be hitting you. Oh my god, it's gonna be painful.
It is super painful. Right now, Silencer collecting 6 of that one, but the ability coming from Visage is just like too farm, even to the jungles of the opponent's side. So it's just like super intense right now for the side of, but look at that one, actually the Seer is just like connected and the Hoodwing as well, but the Snowball is being popped right here just to buy some time. But look at that one, actually the raw response is not going to be used, but the life brick is there. So it's going to be a kill to the side of BB right now.
Slowly but sure, they're one to like claiming the favor again to their team, but there it is, with low HP, cannot run away again and again. Akito is the one who are taken down.
Arcano collecting that, but the rolling boulder is already being used here. This is the problem when you are going against a Pangolier. We know that actually he is losing in the laning phase, but in terms of war, I still feel like Pangolier is a very strong hero, and Pandasm is being used right here by the Chaos Knight just to check over that one. Life break, Burning Spear, focusing over the Chaos Knight. What will happen? There is a Mekans, there is a Soul Reap is actually trying to save it, but again, the Aegis will be reclaimed. What is actually going to happen because DB Comp is actually trying to making up. There is no other Arena of Blood. Soul Reap here still being used, but Jackie using the rod, trying to get back right here when the Arcano member with the, oh my god, the Familiar is actually aiming at Jackie, but nothing else that they want aside of the Aegis of Immortal.
And the Lao team successfully reclaiming the Aegis, so the PERU team will reset the tempo again, I think. Without Aegis, they will not playing so aggressive because it's gonna be dangerous if like the Lao team is like breaking the kill streak, and it's gonna giving them a lot of gold.
It's gonna giving so much gold right here. The Mars was having a really good time inside of the IESF so far with the 100% win rate, and now they are not in the favor of that one. I mean, like the setup that can be brought by Mars is like a double-edged sword right now. It can be good for the side of Team Lao, but also can be a disaster. Imagine that there is a Arena of Blood, but there's plenty of damage that can be given with the Tombstone, Swashbuckle, or even the Rolling Boulder that is actually going for aiming towards this
Dire's
Husker or
middle
maybe
tower
Mars
is under
event.
attack.
The one that actually gonna be the one who trying to initiate towards Team Peru. But oh wow, response, Noble! It's focusing the BP along with Akito, but the global silence is being used right there. But look at that rolling boulder, unable to actually stop the movement from this one, and it's double kill for the side of Peru. They got two important ones here.
Yep, because only two of them there. Maybe they want to have the vision, that's why they want to get into the enemy's jungle, but it's a very dangerous move. That's why they are getting picked off by the Team Peru. And if this keep happening, the lead will be so far away. Peru will just having a lot of more gold than now. And if you look at the net worth, look at that. The Pango, the Chaos Knight is already leading by 10k gold and 12k gold.
Dire's bottom
Oh.
tower is under attack.
So
There's
rich.
plenty of net worths different here from both of the side. While we are seeing it actually from Team Peru, I think they're really good with playing objectively here towards the tower and everything. Well, Lumpy right now he's having a really good time, you know. We're in second in the net worth and having really good initiation that can be brought by the Pangolier itself. Well, for BB just like having a hard time with the Sea Harbor. It's going for something else right here. He might be going for the KD first because of the CC that is given, but look at that one. The CC is there to actually stop BB to farm and even aiming to stop the movement coming from that one. But Akito, oh, last word is already being used, but the double kick coming from the side of Undying, and it's a domination. Oh, look at that Lumpy that is being parked inside of the arena of blood, but not for so long because arena is the one that's creating the problem from the side of Team Lao. 3 members down, one first buyback it's been done, but the snowball forcing going into the Akito side. Jackie might want to do some hook here to actually get some kills on this one, but yeah, they got it in the head of Hoodwing
Radiant's top
along
tower is
with
under attack.
the help from Jackie.
He doesn't have any option left, that's why he's using the snowball, Felajev, because low HP stuck on the enemy's base. That's why, yeah, okay, I will go there. But I think I'll try to go in front of them. But again, that kind of setup. Why? I don't know why. Maybe from the Lao team itself, like one by one is getting picked off by the Team Peru. They always like maybe quite a bit too far from the other teammates. So the other teammates will be late to backing them up.
Oh. Well, we see that actually this is going good from the side of Team Peru right now. Peru is having such a huge lead, and they still aim for more with the movement that they are doing. But look at that one. Rolling Thunder is being used, but the Life Break is also chasing over the Pangolier. Not the target that he wants, and actually playing really well with the bouncing from the Rolling Thunder.
He's far away from his teammates, but
Radiant are
5-man smoke, Felajev. I think they want to pick off someone. They need to find someone. They know where the Peru team is because they have a little bit vision using the observer.
Well, I think like they just want to put something and also searching for something here. At the set, they are needed to that.
Yeah,
But Spear of Glory, the curse is already being used, but Global Silence with the Snowball that's trying to buy
Arena of
some
Blood.
time, going to the back. But look at that one, actually they are going out from the Arena of Blood. Well, Lumpy is getting another kill here. This member is being used along with Rod, but not for solo because actually this patch will be the next target from the side of Team Peru. 3 members down from the side of that one, and it might be another full team wipe if they're aiming for the Hoodwin that is trying to run away.
found
That
him.
is still it. They still want Lumpy to go for that
TP
one,
away.
and they are not going to be able to set TP away. It's a domination double kill for Team Buron sitting here with the Chaos Knight.
Uh-oh, another team wipe for Lao. I don't know. It's like the movement is very dangerous. They know they are on the losing condition, but they're still trying to do something. But in the result, the team wipe happening again.
It's, I think, like the discipline that they need to do here. I mean, like from the side of Peru, they just know what they need to do and how to actually turn
How
back
to
the
abuse it.
table.
Yeah.
And from the side of Team Lao, they just want to continue to do the war when you know actually the power from Huskar is going that way. But it's not really working, and they hand off Team Peru since like the big KB is really needed from the head of BB because the CC that they have, how many CC that they have? The Visage from the zone, and then the CK, and then coming from the side of TAS, and then coming from Mongolia. Most of them having that. That's why they're having quite a hard time to actually facing the member coming from Team Peru. They really need to dive. That's the concern. They don't have a very big AoE coming from the side of Team Lao. They only have this Arena of Blood. But just like what I've mentioned before, like this Arena of Blood can be a double-edged sword. It can be good from the side of Team Lao, but also can be bad because Peru might be able to buy some time, especially with the snowball coming from Tuscan. But look at, oh, I thought they were finding something, but no, they are not. They are able
Not
to
yet.
go back a little bit.
But now I think they found it. Ice Shark trying to stop the way. BB trying to run with half HP, but BB is coming in alone, trying to hold in 5-man heroes, but BB will be taken down.
That's the thing, and Rolling Thunder is still there though. Where for Need, I think like Need will not be able to TP and able to be taken down in the hand of Arcano Reed right here with the Soul Assumption that is still on the hand. It's just so crazy right now from the side of Team Peru. They are not giving it a break to the side of Team Lao. They just continuously pushing, continuously forcing war to be happen.
And they're aiming for the high ground tower right now. With the Phantasm, it's gonna be quick because, oh, no creep at all. The creep is still walking.
I think like it's still like quite some time before another rush happens. So I think like with the item from the CK, if I can see what is the item coming from the side of CK, it's just gonna be so good. Since like CK is just like so strong right now, maybe Armland, maybe having BKB as well to prevent the movement coming from the side of Team Lao, and also maybe having something with the defensive kind of situation. They were having mechans though, if I'm not mistaken, in the hand, maybe in the hand of Undying.
But the Botch already have the Aghanim, already have the Blink Dagger. This is it, the CK. He have the Midas.
He's not even playing for the Armlet. He's playing with the BKB Blink Dagger, and even the hand of Midas. He wants to take it. He wants to make sure that it's going to be great for the late game as well. So yeah, for the patch, it's with the Afghanim along with the Vanguard here. Might be going for something more tanky, but look at that one. Rolling Thunder is being used. Global Silence as well. Never mind. He wants to open up something, but oh my god, the Rolling Thunder just getting so much ground. Arena of Blood, it's still there, but the damage is even from the side of Team Lao. It's not enough. The damage is just being held by everything from the side of Team Peru. The Soul Reef, the mechans, even the one that is being done just like that. I think they have the pipe as well from the side of Team
GG
Peru.
is called.
GG is called.
GG is called. Wow, what a fast game from Team Peru, because if Team Lao cannot do anything every time they want to try to do some setup, but it failed. It doesn't have enough damage. It doesn't have enough sustainability to handle all the damage from the Team Peru. What a nice play on this game one.
This is going really great here from Team Peru against Team Lao. What a really good performance. Just like what I've mentioned before, like we don't know the details coming from Team Peru, and they might be surprising us with this kind of movement, and it's showing a really good potential. I mean, like, that's why when I see the draft that they're having, Peru was having like so good movement here with the CZ that they're having. I was mentioning the task along with the Pangolier and also the Undying, because the Undying actually like countering the Huskar, countering the Patch along with the Mars. So like three STR hero is being countered by the DK coming from the side of Undying. And the Tombstone, who is actually going to be the heater
really
for
annoying.
who is going to be actually the heater for that one. They're aiming for that Hoodwing, Silencer, and Huskar to actually aim for the Tombstone, but it's not there yet. The damage is not there. Even the Huskar, whenever he jump in using the life breaks, it's just like he's that mean.
Yep, they are failed like executing the battle plans on this game one, but we're gonna see it on the highlight later. Let's go. Okay, from the early game, I think it's already they are facing the hard time because the movement from Team Peru is very, very good, especially on these 10 minutes. They always trying to aim. The Rolling Thunder is very, very annoying. Even like the Arena of Blood, it's not enough to stop the Team Peru from like coming to their teammates.
Oh, it's just like the first team wipe is just like so beautiful coming from the side of Team Peru. And the Arena of Blood is actually helping Team Peru with the Soul Assumption from the Visage. Jackie that needs to show himself in the front to actually aiming at somebody to the side of Team Peru. And BB, because he wants to get something it means that he will be having quite a hard time. And because of that, like the rest of the players of Team Peru just like focusing over the players, especially for the Huskar, along with the Patch here from the side of Team Lao.
Yep, and every time the Rolling Thunder's there, it makes the Team Lao cannot do anything well because he keep jumping, he keep getting stunned. Even like this, the Chaos Knight is so free. Every time he got in, he got the kill points, and it's very important for him to like collecting the gold and the items.
I do feel like BB like trying so hard to give the damage to the side of Team Peru, right? But whenever he's jumping in using the high life break, I think like the damage is not there yet. And Team Peru just like creating so much problem. And this one, I think like even the Arena of Blood is a huge problem for the side of Lao because it's actually not helping them to get a kill. They want to lock some players inside of the Arena of Blood to actually like execute them. But they don't have even AoE damage to be given to the side of Team Peru.
Like when usually when the Arena of Blood is being popped out, there will be another AoE damage will be followed up, but
or maybe Heater, but they don't have Heater for this.
Because they are behind on the level and gold. Even Huskar cannot do anything. That's why every time they got in, trying to pick up the enemies, it failed. They cannot do anything. That's why a GG is called, even like the high ground tower is not destroyed yet. But they don't play this game too long anymore. They need to reset it. They will play on the next game or game 2 because this is best of 3 series, guys. So there is still a chance for Team Lao if they can fix the problems from the game 1. Maybe they can win on the game 2 and we gonna play on the game 3.
Oh, I think like it's just like so hard. Like the drafting, at first like I thought it's still gonna be doable, but it's not. Apparently we'll be seeing who is actually the MVP. Is it gonna be the Pangolier? It's gonna be the CK here with the Tiburon Sin here with the CK 12-1 and 14 KDA 680 GPM is having the Blink Dagger, Blacking Bar. I mean like it's not plenty of damage item coming from the side of the CK because
but it's already painful.
It's already so painful because of the damage and also the Phantasm coming from the side of CK itself.
It's like 3 CKs hitting on you, so you cannot go anywhere. Even the Chaos Bot is connected. That's why I think it's a good play by the CK because from the early game is like he's having so much good at last hit. But this is it, the scoreboard from the game 1.
Oh, actually the pipe is coming from Arcano. I was like seeing that it definitely they have something on their hand, and they do. Apparently it's a pipe coming from the side of Arcano, a drum event, and also along with the Guardian's Graves here from the side of Jimmy Call. So they're having everything on their hand to contest the movement from Team Lao. So if it's, despite it's a big war, they still have plenty of resources to go against them.
That's why we're gonna wait, I think, on the game 2, what kind of strategy that maybe Team Lao will like use it. Or the Team Peru, they're already too strong. Are this gonna be another 2-0? Because on the first match and second match, we already see 2-0 from the score.
It's a huge chances though for
it's
both
huge
of them.
chances.
Yeah, it's a huge chances to be like that.
That's why we gotta wait for it. We gonna see it. Are they gonna make it? Or Team Lao must go down to the lower bracket.
Yeah, it's still plenty of things here from the side of Team Lao along with Team Peru. But I'm just like, I feel like with this condition that Team Peru brought, the confidence level, the discipline that they have, like they know what they need to do in a certain moment. Like they need to farm, they need to go for war, and they need to pick off. I think like they might be going for 2-0 at this rate. If Lao didn't really recover from the things that happened just now, and if they're, because I don't feel like Peru knows actually what is the weakness coming from the side of Team Lao, and they are going for that one. They know that actually BB gonna be like the damage dealer coming from them. So yeah, they're aiming at BB most of the times. They're securing the CC coming towards BB, and it's just like I don't even know. Like it's such good things coming from the side of Team Peru, despite it's a huge slap though to the side of Team Lao.
But they still have the chance. Lao still have the chance if they want to win the second game. That's why they need to prepare it. Maybe they need to fix what kind of problems that they meet on the first game. But honestly, if I am looking at how they play from the day one until this day for the main event, I think the problem is for, like Fela said before, is for the disciplinary. So the movement is a very risky move, or
It
even
is.
like it's too far away. The rotation is not under their control. That's why, like, it's not beautifully executed, and then the enemies get the advantage, and they down.
Well, second game, I hope like they were having like better draft for this one. I was like thinking maybe picking over the Huskar was a very, very tricky situation here from the side of Team Lao. I think like it's a decent one, but I mean like with the CK on the head of Team Peru, it's just like pretty heavy, right? Pretty heavy and hefty as well. If they're having like range one as a carry that doesn't need to actually dive to the side of Team Peru, it's gonna be like so much better. I think like if they're pick over, before I was thinking of Seraphine, or maybe even that they want to pick over like no, it's not gonna be good if they're picking over the Devourer though. But yeah, I mean like the other heroes can be an options here. That okay.
Can be.
For second game, I just like, if we are talking
Yeah.
about first game for so long, they're not gonna be like able to recover from that one. But yeah, aside of that, the draft that can be given from the side of Team Peru, they also like need to do the movement coming from the side of discipline movement. I mean, coming from the Team Lao, I think like I saw how they are like getting punished over and over because of the way that they try to cover up for their friends, or maybe trying to open up for war when they know they don't have pretty much resources for doing it. I think like they're supposed to try maybe doing something, maybe mirroring what actually the Peru do at that moment.
It can be. It can be. Maybe it's a good strategy though if they want to use it. That's why we'll wait for the draft later. We're gonna see what kind of hero. That's why we will like predict what kind of gameplay that will be played by both of the teams. So guys, if you are supporter from Team Peru, only one game left. They need the points. If they got the winning points, they will move still on the upper bracket. But if you are rooting or supporting for Team Lao, I think they really need your support right now. They really need to win the second game. So there will be the third game we'll be playing later.
Is it gonna be 2-0 for Peru, or maybe Lao will try to drag this game to the third game? It's still a big question and big things that can be shown here inside of the second game. We will be preparing for the second game draft pick here inside of the Earth stage, Marusaka Hotel Bali. So if you guys are near Bali, or maybe you want to book your ticket to Bali, don't forget to come here as soon as possible, because we will be having so much activities here. We have 5 stages. The Earth is coming for Dota, and also the other final for another game later. We have the Air stage. So far, it's going to be for Mobile Legends and also Tekken. And we have the Fire stage is going for PUBG Mobile. We have Ice stage for CSGO Man and Woman. And also we have the Water stage for DJ, for having so much fun and
For
activities.
chilling.
Yes. And
Yep,
also
beside the
Nova.
beach. And this is
Watch
it.
party.
The watch party. And here we go. This is the BAM
Radiant
M pick
team
for the second game. We already see Tiny, Dawnbreaker, Mirana, and Lina has been banned on the second game.
Betting over Tiny and also Dawnbreaker, it's a big question already for me, because like I know that actually Dawnbreaker is just like very good options to be picked, but Dawnbreaker, it means that they do want hero that can stay from the backline, I think, and they don't want to have the Solar to actually execute, and or maybe disturbing them with that one. But yeah, Undying as the first
10
pick coming from the side of Team
seconds
Lao.
It's not very
seconds
strong pick,
remaining.
actually. It's not too priority for them to be first pick, but I think why they are picking Undying right now, because they are feel comfortable using Undying. They already know the battle plans. They know what they want to do with that Undying. And Brood Mother, who are free, now has been picked, plus Crystal Maiden for the Peru. It's a strong 2 first pick.
I mean, like, if we're talking about Group Mother, it's still like very strong for the push. But so far,
10
inside of the IESF
seconds
14 World Esports Championship, I don't know why the win rate is not really great. I mean, like, the performance
5
coming so
seconds
far from the
remaining.
Brute Mother was not, and it was countered really bad, so it was not performing well. So maybe from Team Lao, they will be trying to
Radiant
seek for the
team
counter.
battle.
Last track is the key. The Tiny and Last track is just a natural counter from the Brood Mother. It will be easily taking down the Spider Link and everything here from the side of that one. So yeah, I think like still very good options right now. But coming to the banning phase again here from Lao and Peru, this Undying
10
plus
seconds
Last track
remaining.
is a very, very versatile one. They can put it
5
anywhere though.
seconds remaining.
Undying support,
Dire team
Undying
back.
off lane, Last track mid, Last track carry,
Radiant
Last track off
team
lane,
back.
and the Naga.
Dire team back.
Is it gonna be banned?
I think it's gonna be because we already see TB, the Podge, even the Hoodwink is already banned from this game.
Radiant team
Oh, Sniper.
back.
Yep, it's the long range. Gonna be very, very painful. We already see it last night. The Brood Mother versus Sniper. Sniper untouchable. So that's why they didn't want to meet Sniper. And we're gonna see on the 5th ban from Team Lao. I think
10
Last
seconds
will
remaining.
be weak against the
Dire
Lifestealer,
team
but
back.
Nyx Assassin has been
Oh.
banned.
Okay. But I do feel like if they want to go over like Marcy, it's still gonna be a very good options here from the side of Team Lao. I think like they still need the CC and also like, a really good setup, despite they already have this Undying along with Lastra on the hand of Team Lao. Well, for
10
Team Peru,
seconds remaining.
after banning over the Sniper, I still feel like if they still want to pick
5
over like
seconds remaining.
maybe something that is quiet. I think it's gonna be very fine because I think like the Brood Mother might be
Radiant
going
team
for something like offlane here, but it's a Rubik pick coming from the side of Team Peru. Wow, a strong
Okay.
one so far.
It's gonna be good if Team Lao pick Tide Hunter. What do you think, Val? With Ravage, area of effect so big, it can hold like the Brood Mother, the Crystal Maiden, even the
10
Rubik, but it needs to be
seconds
careful.
remaining.
Because it have the Kraken Shell, so maybe it
5
can like
seconds
holding
remaining.
Frostbite once.
I think like for Team Lao, if they're aiming for Tide, it's gonna be good, but also like pretty hard. Because I think like they will be like doing the war whenever they are having the revenge only. When we know that actually with the Lastra along with the Undying, they might be going for something more. If they're going for the Faceless Void or maybe even going for the Amber Spirit, it's gonna be so much better because they might be going for very aggressive kind of movement. And for the support, they might be going for even Beastmaster is going really great if the Undying is what's going for the
Radiant team
4th
pick.
position. But Mars again, the setup. Now they're having a really good setup.
With Tombstone, with the Pulse Nova, I think the Arena of Blood will be successful this time if they are close each other or be ready when the Arena of Blood has been popped
10
up.
seconds
That's why
remaining.
we were waiting for that execution, that kind of execution. Because in the
5
game 1, they
seconds
failed to
remaining.
execute it. And we're gonna see on the 4th pick for Team Lao.
Well, Mars going for the offlane last track, mostly going for the mid lane here, I think. Well, for the Undying going for the support 4 here. I think it's going to be really great coming from the center of the Lao. Either 4 or 5 is still going to be very fine for the Undying. Well, for the side of Team Peru, they already revealed the offlane and maybe the support. So they still need a mid lane and a carry. So Lao, what
Dire
kind
team
of...
pick.
Ooh, wait a minute, Snapfire?
Task, Snapfire is on. A long range.
But
Pause.
what Snapfire? Snapfire. It means that
It can be mid lane, it can be post 4.
Oh, so I think like it's like
10
Undying
seconds
5,
remaining.
Snapfire 4, last track, mid, Mars
Uh-huh.
going for the off lane,
5
I think,
seconds
from the side of
remaining.
Team Lao.
They only
Okay.
need the core.
So they have like setup, they have the follow up damage, they only need a carry here from the side of Team Lao. While for Team Peru,
One last pick before we are going to the last banning phase again. Are they gonna pick another good heroes maybe? If the Brute want to go to the off lane, they need like the mid lane or the carry. But if the Brute go playing the carry, then they need the off lane and the mid lane.
I think if they're going for a long range, it's also like gonna be very good if they want to go over Sniper here.
Sniper is already banned.
or maybe going for something
Draw?
like draw. Actually, it's pretty nice from the side of Peru. Plus
But
the gas
Radiant
is going to be
team
very
back.
well, but they're choosing
Faceless
over the
Void.
Faceless Void here.
A wise counter setup later using the Chronosphere. But if Chronosphere is not ready,
Dire team
Time
back.
Walk is the only one who will save it.
This is
Bad
happy.
Rider?
But if they want, Puck is going to be very nice for the side of Team Peru. Puck is nice. If you want to go for the Shadowfin, it's nice. Like a lot of options here for the side of Team
10 seconds
Peru to be
remaining.
picked, but Bad Rider is the one that's getting bad.
Okay, no Bad
5
Rider, no
seconds
Lasso
remaining.
because they know it's a very annoying skill set. On the mid lane, the sticky
Radiant
napalm
team back.
is gonna be bad because no disarm skills from the four of their
Oh.
pick right now, but no Nature Prophet 2.
Oh, it does make sense now. If they're picking over the Nature's Prophet, it's just going to be super, super aggressive gameplay that is given by the
10
side of Team
seconds
Lao.
remaining.
But Peru, I think like if they want to ban
5
it,
seconds
they
remaining.
might try to ban over the carry hero that can be used by Jackie. I'm not sure though. Like the draft that they're having actually, like once again, pretty versatile. They can go anywhere that they want to.
Or, what do you think about the possibilities they are using? Maybe Slark? Slark is still open.
Slark? Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a really good option.
If they want to play aggressively, the pounce will be so annoying.
But going against Pesos Void, it's still doable, but I don't think like it's a very good options right now at the moment. I think like they really need someone that actually can handle the movement later, or maybe like someone that might be going for something more. I'm not really sure about this one. I still want to see what is actually gonna try to be picked here by the side.
Dire
Research time
team
is
back.
done though. It's
No
another
Amber.
Amber is the one that's getting banned from the side of Team Lao. While for the side of Team Peru, they still have pretty long reserve time.
If they want to ban the range hero, I think draw will be bad because like
10
4 of
seconds
the
remaining.
team Lao is like almost all of it are the frontliner,
5 seconds
except for the
remaining.
last round. Maybe he will need to take care of his position, and draw will be the one who are very free. But the only one who can dive in maybe is the Fastless Void or even the Brute. You see the web.
Actually, right now, I was thinking about like Queen of Pain for the side of Peru later to be picked. Maybe even Invoker. A lot of and plenty hero to be picked here from the side of Team Peru. While for the side of Team Lao, one more brand first from the side of Team Peru right here towards Team Lao. They still need a core here. They still need a core. So they really need to consider one last hero to be banned here from the side of that one. Naga is very good though. Yeah,
Radiant
Naga is a
team
counter
pick.
initiation, but
Alchemist.
Alchemist is the one that's getting banned.
Yep, they don't want to see Alchemist because it's so fast in farming on, especially on the early game. But we're gonna see last pick from Team Lao. Is it the carry or something else?
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, it's only like 15 seconds reverse time.
Uh-huh.
Reserve time here
So
from the
short.
side of Team
Remaining.
Lao. What kind of thing that they will try to pick? It's a Naga. It's definitely the Naga. Naga is
Counter
the
of Brute.
counter here with the Song of Siren, but Pango is being
You may
used
now select
one more
your
time
heroes.
here from the side of Team Peru.
Honestly, Val, if I see the draft from Team Lao, it's gonna be very strong during the team fight. As long as the Fastless Void is not fat yet. Because the Fastless Void is fat, all of them will be crowded together, and then Fastless Void will use it to time walk, and boom, Chronosphere will be there.
I do feel like the Faceless Void gonna be having quite a hard time here, despite that there is a swashbuckle coming from the side of Pangu, and also like Freezing Field coming from the side of his Crystal Maiden. They don't have like follow-up damage that can be given. Only Fate Bolt maybe coming from the side of Rubik. So it depends what kind of things that will be able to be stealed by the Rubik itself. Is it gonna be the Pulse Nova, which is gonna be great though, but or maybe like the Snapfire's one, but the Naga Siren, I think like with the Song of Siren, it will be creating so much spaces, and the mirror image plus the Riptide will be helping this Naga to just farm into their place.
Yep, because with
I bet this is gonna be a quite long game.
supposed to be. Supposed to be. The minimum I think it's around 35 minutes or even 40 minutes. We're gonna see. We're gonna see on this game what kind of gameplay. As long as there's no any misplay, there's no any like not disciplined movement. And here it is. We're gonna see this is game number 2 for the third match of today between Team PERU versus Team LAOS. So for the audience, you can write it on the comment section to support both of the country and using their country flag.
Yeah, because we were jumping into the game. This is the second game from the third match of the day. This is the main event from DOTA to IESF for the World Esports Championship 2022 with me, Village Chief, and also my partner, Colius, for this second game.
Yep. And look at it. In this early game, they are trying to put some vision first. If we see from the movement, I think they are using the smoke, so the enemies will not know where the observer was. And is there any contest for Legend? Because look, the Brood already on the cliff.
Yeah, I think like they still want to search for something they want to have something else on their hand, or maybe even
30
try to
seconds to
play
battle.
more aggressively here. But I don't think like it's gonna be really good from the side of Team Lao, or maybe because I don't feel like from Team Lao they're not having a really good. How can I say that? Like from Team Lao, they're not having really good skills unless they're having like level 3, I guess. Like the level 3 is the minimum I think so far. But yeah, versus White, is he taking over the time walk or any?
battle
But yeah, this is
begins.
gonna be the battle for the bounty. Who will be actually taking that one? Split Earth. Crystal Nova is being used. Fate Bull as well. Oh, Lumpy jumping in here, jumping to get something, but he runs in, and also both of it's 2 for 2, so it's pretty balanced though.
Yeah, it's pretty balanced for both of the teams because no one has been taken down to or get the first blood. That's why we gonna see like on the mid lane itself, like always, like the Lestra versus the Pangolier. What is the head-to-head Legend?
Yeah. Well, from Team Lao right now, they are gonna be trying to play more aggressively, I guess, and it's just like super good. Well, for the side of Team
Does it, Jensen?
PERU is supposed to play more aggressively, where Team Lao needs to be defensive.
Yep, on the early game, right? That's why they need to wait it first before they can maybe doing some setups on the pick up or fight later.
Yeah. We are saying that actually, like right now, BB, actually it's pretty good time for BB in the mid lane right now because he's facing a Pangolier, so I think like it's so much better for that one. But
Time wall.
Akito right here trying to handle some movement. Well, never mind. I think like never mind will be the key here from the side of Team Lao because the movement that can be done from Team Lao, especially from the side of Arena of Blood, is just gonna be super good.
As long as he pop it up on the right time, it's gonna be disaster for the Team PERU. But he needs to do more last hit first right now because he needs to get a gold, or he needs to like stop the enemy to get the gold by the denies.
Yeah. Mirror image right now is being used with the Riptide as well, like Arcano. I think like Arcano was not really having a really great time. Look at that one. Actually, he's only having a 3 last hit, while we see that actually Naga able to like secure that. This is just a typical kind of hero for Jackie. Like Jackie is having a really great job with this kind of hero, but Fate Ball is already being used here just to try eliminate as much as they can with the mirror image, or maybe even the creep here from the side of Team Lao.
But with a lot of web coming in. The Brute Commander is trying to like spawning some of the weblings, but the Riptide is always annihilate them. So it's gonna be hard time because Naga is the natural counter for the Brute itself.
Oh, okay. Well, we
Oh,
see that
on the
actually.
top lane.
Oh, the Bass is there here for
Snapfire.
Akito. Will be the next target, and the Crystal Nova will be the first blood here from Jimmy Koff from the side of Team PERU.
It's just the tip outside, almost got outside from the Crystal Nova, but I think cannot run away. He will take it down because it's too low. But on the bottom lane, DK is the annoying thing because as long as there's a lot of like creep or even the summoned units there, DK must
Oh, but we're seeing that actually never mind taking deeper on scene here. It's not looking good. It's a carry, it's a core, and it's been taken down in the hand of the old lane here. The Mars is the one that's securing that one. It's 1-for-1. Okay. But for the laning situation, in the mid lane, also like having like this kind of problem from the side of Mongolia, just like the previous game. Like Pango, always like having a hard time to farm. Despite that he's having this West Backle, this is still not gonna be easy.
Yep, it's not gonna be easy because all of them are gonna be there to stop it, to make it easy. But if you are looking at the mid lane, I think Lumpy is having a hard time because he are on half HP right now. And the bounty rune is got by Knight. But Lumpy got the water bottle, so he got the reveal.
Yeah. Yeah, he will get some water bottle. But BB also gonna be having the same thing here from the other lane. So I think like it's pretty decent from the side of Team Lao and also like Team PERU. They're not having so much thing of differences here. I wanna like really worry here from the side of Faceless Void because Faceless Void only having like 12 last hit coming from the side of Team PERU, which is not a really good stuff. But Momentum will be having a different kind of stuff. Fate Bolt is being used here. BB actually using the Water Rune just now to actually prevent the death coming from the side of Team Lao. But Arcano trying to catching up with the defense of the... Oh, this West Buckle is being used. BB is being telekinesis to the backline where we are seeing that actually that is Sunstorm. Lightning Storm is being used here to prevent the movement coming from the side of Team PERU, and they are still safe and sound.
Yep. But Min is there trying to back up BB, but the enemies didn't want to dive in too far because it's still on the early game. But I think Nevermind is a very free right now. He's trying to like do some of the farming because he's facing the Faceless Void. It's like 19 last hit versus 22 last hit, and the Nevermind is already got the 8 denies. So it's a little bit hard time for the Faceless Void.
But the momentum will be like very good if the Faceless Void leader having the Chronosphere might be comboed with the other things. But look at that one. Actually, the Soul Rip is actually helping for this Undying to survive, and the DK is it there? It's not there actually, and Bruce Mother will be able to. The Fate Bolt actually coming from the Rubik, able to secure the kill towards this Undying in the bottom lane. While in the mid lane, we're seeing actually BB able to secure the Pango here. It's a really good exchange, but Jimmy is not going to be surviving for so long since BB will be taking the double kill on behalf of Team Lao.
Well, it's a good early game for the last rock itself. BB will get a lot of gold to like having him to buy some the items that he needs that later on when the team fight is happening, it's gonna be so painful if last rock is have the items and using the Pulse Nova.
Yeah, the Pulse Nova, the Earth Split, the Diabolic Addict, but look at the Frostbite Pulse Nova here. The bush is there. Time Wall is already being used here along with the time dilation, but the spear is now there, still going for something, but Tiburon actually taking that Akita on their hand along with some Observer Ward that has been taken care of by the hand of Nevermind.
That's the goal that he needs. That maybe will help him to make farming more faster than now. But even like Min in the mid lane is trying to help his teammates because it's very dangerous. Lumpy now is so crazy doing alone. He is successfully like doing some little bit farming, but on the top last hit, it's still for 2 of the Lao team and 1 for the Pango.
Oh, the Mango is already being used. The Frostbite is there, aiming for Nevermind. The slow from the Crystal Nova actually aiming for something, but Rolling Thunder focusing towards Nevermind. And Nevermind, it's really Nevermind because actually it's gonna be taken care of. No, it's not because there's a backup coming from BB, along with the Pulse Nova, the Earth Split, and they will take it down. Killing spree by the hand of BB, and Nevermind is able to be taken down in the hand of Lumpy.
It's a 9 for 9, but I think it's different 9 because the one is like the support and the one is the offlane. So The loss is on our side,
scanning.
but it's still not too big because it's still on the early game. It's like we are on the 8th minute of the game. But look at this,
Radiant's
Arcano
middle tower
is
is under
having a
attack.
hard time to face the Naga because the Naga is very painful. He's using every time.
I think like the Naga was going for the Manta style right now, and if he's able to secure the Manta, the farming that he will got is going to be faster and faster. He will try to catch up with the differences that they have. But oh ho, they know where's the position of Jackie at this moment. Fate Bolt is being used. Brute Mother is coming, using all of the Spiderlings, focusing over Jackie. And there is some pause that happened right now. Actually, the mirror image is is there from Jackie, so Jackie will be trying to actually maybe trying to survive from the condition, but the Song of Siren is still available, bro, coming from Jackie's side. So I think like it's still gonna be very okay from Jackie, but it means that they will be using the resources that they have regarding that.
So they have some technical issue right now. They are trying to solve it, but again, if we are like talking about on this game too, the problem is like the Faceless Void is not fat yet, Jeff. So he cannot do in action because it's still on the early game. He needs to like claiming a lot of items before he can join the team fight later, and the crossfire is the key. If it's pop up on momentum, okay, but successfully escape.
Yeah, he's using the Song of Siren apparently to just run away from that situation because he doesn't want to be picked off by the side of that one. But yeah, main here is going to be the main target from Lumpy with the Rolling Thunder that is being used by Lumpy, but the Tombstone is there. It's actually to prevent the movement, but Swashbuckle is the finishing movement coming from Lumpy to get a kill towards this Undying.
Well, it's annoying. Rolling Thunder make the Undying cannot move everywhere. But look at the bottom lane. Jackie is very low. Jackie is taken down by Knight.
Oh my god, this is not looking good for Jackie. He's supposed to be able to actually secure something, but Arcano doing a really great job right now. He knows what he needs, and he is going to be playing very aggressive, maybe even objective towards the tower right here. But he knows there is some movement coming from the side of Team LAO with Nevermind that is changing to the bottom one here. He wants to actually stop the Nevermind's movement. Well, for Jackie, I think like right now Jackie can start going for the jungle, but it means that from the side of Team PERU, they will be able to go and try maybe to search where's the position for that one. But BP still able to secure the illusion rune here on his hand, but the Earth Split actually is not connected, and there is still a frostbite on the hand of Jimskov.
Jimmy trying to deny it, but the time is not enough. That's why he still can battle the illusion rune. But I think the movement from the Brute Mother on the bottom lane on the last move is a very good because the Spiderlings is like taken back. They don't want to give the XP or the gold to the enemies because they know it's coming. But never mind. Now is camping on the trees, waiting for the right moment to come.
No, they're going to be playing quite aggressive maybe towards the tower, but the Arena of Blood is the one that's being called right now. Arcano, the without Spiderlings is just going to be very hefty, and movement from BP is focusing over this Brute Mother, but the Rolling Thunder one more time, focusing over BB and Lumpy is just going to be very hard to be catch on. So yeah, I think BB is still going to be having a really great job, but the neutral creep actually taking down Jimmy Kov right now.
2 men down from Peru team right now because they are being set up, but I think the Mastermind is very good, but Song of Siren is there trying to just run away. Jackie successfully again running away from the enemies.
He doesn't want to go it for further movement right there towards the side of Team Peru. He just wants to take the farm as much as he can. That's why he is trying to not moving too far and too deep to the side of Team Peru. But yeah, I think like Team LAO right now, they will be trying to play objectively. That's why they're using the Diabolic Addict, going to the mid lane. The Swashbuckle is being used, but the tower is still undeniable right there to be taken down in the hand of Team LAO.
It's a good early game for Team LAO, I think, on the second game. But how they maintain it, it's the problem. I think if they can maintain it, it's gonna be good. Because look at the net worth, like Lesrak is leading with 6k gold. It's a lot of gold.
Well, From the side of Faces Void, it's going for the Hands of Midas because he wants to drag his game quite longer because he really needs to maybe even searching for the items that is going to be needed later on. Just like what I mentioned, maybe if they are unable to try to play in the early game situation with the Rubik Crystal Maiden along with the Pangolier, they might be needing something for the late game. And for the item, I think like Faces Void not only needing like the greedy or anything like that, but also needing some movement, the attack items, such as maybe going for the Manta
So it can
will
deal
be
more
very,
damage,
very
right?
good. Or even going for the Crystallis or even Maelstrom Mjolnir.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Arena of Blood has been popped out, trying to go away, and the Rolling Thunder trying to stop it. And the BB is now taking his positioning, taking his range, is trapped on the battle in the middle in Arena of Blood. But it's still no one man's down.
Yeah, no one's done, no one's taken care of. Like the setup is not
Radiant's
looking so
bottom
good
tower
coming from
is
the side
under
of
attack.
Mars with the Arena of Blood. No one is actually inside of that arena. That's why they're having quite a hard time here from the side of Team LAOS to actually do some execution. Well, from Team PERU, they are doing a really great job to actually avoid that kind of battle because they don't want to be part of something that they're going to be losing in the war.
Radiant's
So
middle
Arcano,
tower is under
they still
attack.
need more spaces for Arcano though. Like the
Dire's
Hood of
top tower
Davians is
is
already
under
being
attack.
done. So Pipe of Insight might be the next item. Here with the last rock, I think like you really need that anti-mage kind of item here. But yeah, the top lane tower is already
Radiant's
taken
middle
care
tower
of.
is
This
under
West
attack.
Buckle actually
Radiant's
coming
middle
really
tower has
painful
fallen.
from the side of Pangolier, but BB able to push everyone back.
They are still doesn't want to commit because it's gonna be dangerous if they like trying to pick off the Pango, but a lot of his teams are coming.
Yeah. It's 5-6 here. The net worth is not too different from one to another.
Quite passive games.
Coming from both of the sides, they really need a momentum. They really need a chronosphere to be used right there from the side of Team PERU. While from the side of Team LAOS, they really need the Song of Sirens to actually locking and maybe as an initiated or maybe as a defensive move from the side of Team LAOS itself. But
If-
yeah.
Yeah, if it's popped on the right time, Song of Siren will be the key to stop the Team Peru setup later. But remember, like Vela Jeff before, it have Chronosphere too, so it's gonna be, we're gonna see it. Oh,
Chronosphere is already being used right here, along with the Team Delation, but Knights is on the killing spree. He is unable to do much more from the side of Faces Void because back again doesn't have enough damage for that one. Well, for the Undying, he's able to run away from this kind of situation. Well, Lumpy is aiming for him. He doesn't have anything else but the froze bite here from the Crystal Maiden, able to stop the TP, and Lumpy is on killing spree. 2 members down from the side of Team LAOS, and they're still
Akito.
aiming for more because of this Snapfire that is on that position. Well, Arcano is gonna be, oh, the spear is there. No, the split is also there. Arcano will be receiving so much damage from the Pulse Nova, and BB will be on mega kill streak.
Dire
well,
are scanning.
well. They need to be careful because BB is so painful right now. He's the richest one on this game. So
Radiant
a
are
lot of
scanning.
like momentum he can take it. Especially for the Pulse Nova itself, it's gonna be painful. But never mind too. He's doing so well using the Arena of Blood. That's why Peru team, if they want to win this game, I think they really needs to like waiting for the momentum or pick up. Like it's like the game one. Some some of the heroes, maybe 1 or 2 before they are going to the big team fight, because like the Faceless Void right now is not too fast. He still need the farming time.
Yeah, they still need the farming time, but it means that they will be giving time for Jackie as well. You can see that actually Jackie is still on the quite top of the list here. We can see that actually from the Faces Void, it's worth like 7,000 net worth. But for the side of this Naga, it's like 8,000. And now this West Buckle coming in again. Arena of Blood, Pulse Nova is there. What will happen for this last rock? But we can see that actually the Rubik is going to be unstoppable here from the side of BB. 2 members down from the side of Team PERU in exchange for 1. But oh, Lumpy, I think like Lumpy will be able to survive and go safe and sound right here.
You see the TP on point. And Arcano. If you are like saying about the Brute Mother Usually, the Blood Mother will like destroying the tower very, very quickly, but because he's like facing Naga Siren on the early game on the laning phase, that's why it's so hard to get the tower.
Yeah. It's getting harder and harder to get over the tower, but from the side of Team Lao, I don't feel like right now it's the time.
Snare.
Oh, and Snare is there. BB using the split Earth here. And there's the Pulse Nova plus Diabolic Addict taking another kill here from the side of Team Lao. They're doing some big more ultim right now from the side of Team Lao.
So one by one, they keep changing it, and look at that win probability is on the Lao team, but it's 64%, 35% is not a small number. So I think Peru still have the big chance if they want to make this game 2-0.
There's plenty of options that can be done. Oh, the Chronosphere! Able to get 2 members, but is that enough damage? Freezing Field is also being used, but BB is being backed up with Soul Reap. There's no enough movement from the side of Team Lao to prevent that to happen. And there you go, 2 great kills from the side of Team Peru.
Nice move, nice backup from the Team Peru. And now they are trying to move again, trying to like moving everywhere. But Mars on the mid lane, I think never mind, it just want to kill all the spiderlings.
And actually, it's a really great round, bro. I bet like 90 to 100s kind of gold. Only doing that once to the side of Arcano, so I think like it's still a very, very, very good options. But Lumpy now trying to push it back to the side of Team Lao. Despite they were having like Naga Siren, they're not even scared to actually dive into the side of Team Lao and even trying to play aggressively. They are the one who gets more kill rather than Team Lao itself.
Yeah, but it's a smoke game. Maybe they try to put some vision. Maybe they try to like looking for someone. They are looking for bloods here. Oh no. Just put in some vision.
Yeah. They're looking for something. It's 3-man smoke right there. Look at that one. A rid of blood focusing on Arcano. There will be nothing that can be done by the side of Arcano. Split Earth is also being used at that moment, so it's a really great kill coming from the side of Team Lao.
Yep. Mother is facing a hard time right now.
It is actually like
Yeah,
every
look at
time
that
he's showing up his movement, he always like being chased down by Mars or maybe even coming from the side of Lashrak. That's why I was mentioning that actually Lashrak is countering that Brute Mother really well. So it's just like so far inside of IESF, the win rate coming from the side of Brute Mother is not like looking good.
Yeah, but Spear as being flying to the telekinesis. Now the Rolling Thunder trying to stop Mars from running away. Freezing Field is there, and now he will be taken down obviously. But BB is coming, using the Pulse Nova, trying to aim for more heroes there. And inside, Lumpy is alone. He's facing 3 heroes now. Lumpy cannot survive.
No, he won't be surviving that one with the Diabolic Addict, with the Split Earth, along with the Lightning Bolt coming from the side of Team. Coming from the side of BB. It's just like very heavy kind of situation right there from the side of Team Peru. They are keep losing their members one by one. Despite they still get an exchange, but I don't think it's a worth it one. Since like the last track is still there. We can see from the replay how it's actually there. They're really trying to get the Mars. Yes, the Mars was the bait here. Look at that. If there's no bait ball, I think that the Mars will be able to survive. But still though, the chase over the Pangol here is just like coming really well here from the side of last track with the Blink Dagger actually like aiming for that and getting it. Oh, this is not looking good as well. This is not looking good.
Trying to move. I think they will found each
They
other.
will know. They will know.
Yep.
For real here. They will meet
break.
this one. This is a very good one. Look at the Earth Spin that is been done. The spin as well. Versus point. Unable to use the time wall. And it's going to be a killing spree by the head of Team Lao. This is not looking good for Peru.
Because Lao is leading the game right now. He successfully to take down the carry of the Team Peru. And they will move again. They will try to seek another objective right now.
And they might be getting it. I mean, like Roshan is up, but if they have like the confidence going for Roshan, it's gonna be like very good. But
so
if they
dangerous.
don't, but if they're not, then I think like maybe trying to pick up another hero coming from the side of Peru is gonna be so much better. Maybe like setting up something because they still have the Song of Siren. They still can bait over the Chronosphere from the side of Faceless Void.
Well, like I mentioned before, the Chronosphere, it's the key, but the problem is like the damage from the Faceless Void is not enough yet. That's why he really needs to back up from his friend. Like the moment from before is like the freezing quill, who are giving a lot of damage, who are giving like the slow effect to the enemies.
That's why I was mentioning before, like Faceless Void lately, it's not the damage dealer, it's usually an opener, then they still need something else to be used on their side. That's why I was like thinking actually from the side of Lao is the one that's gonna be taking over the Faceless Void, but they're unable to do so. So they're picking over the Naga. That is the counter for the Faceless Void.
Because like if Naga is not inside the Chronosphere, I think the song will be sung, so everyone will go to sleep.
Dire are scanning.
Well, right now from the side of Team Lao, I think
They're
like
just setting
they
up each
want
other.
to play. They want to play quite aggressively, and this is the statistic coming from the side of Nevermind. Nevermind actually like playing quite aggressive coming from him, like the Mars and everything that he's using yesterday. I think like they are also the one who is using it over the Lastra, and it's just like so crazy coming from the side of Team Lao. So yeah, I think like he's really strong on all playing here from the side of Team Lao.
But this time, Arena of Blood has been popped up with low HP, cannot go anywhere. Knight is taken down.
Dire's bottom
Yeah.
tower has
The Earth
fallen.
Split is also like helping here from BB
Uh-huh.
to actually stop the movement. They've got one. They still aim for more. Despite that, it's actually like BB gonna be like very happily taking the stacks here from the side of Team Peru. The ancient script here is already been taken care of. Well, Jackie is a master of farming right now. He's having the mirror image, he's having the Manta style, and he's going for the Herd of Taras perhaps after having the Orchid, and it's just like going really good. But oh, Threat Battle aiming for BB directly here. Look at that one, actually BB will be thrown out inside of that one, but the damage is not enough coming from this Faceless Void, and the Thompson is there though, coming from the side of Team Lao. The Ensnare aiming for Brood Mother. There's the Pulse Nova. There's Diabolik adding along with Lightning Storm. Look at that one. Actually, Team Lao able to secure 2 members and looking for more. Never mind. It's gonna be waiting for the perfect moment, maybe to try to jump onto the high ground.
It's a good Chronosphere, but like you say, no damage at all. And now they try to aim for the high ground tower. They want to destroy it, but I think the time is not enough. They are ready inside the base, and no creep coming on the bottom lane.
Ooh, that thing is just so messy from the side of Team Peru. Like, they want to aim for the last track because they know actually the last track is the biggest problem. But they don't even need to use the Song of Siren. Actually, to
they found it.
but oh, the Eul it's right there. Sword Splitter, and look at the time dilation that is being used by the side of these Faceless Void. The screen is not connected, but look at the time wall that is being used. He's going away. He's running from the condition, but Tribucotin is actually taking MYN down here. 1 for 1, support for support, but no, Snapfire actually being picked on here by the hand of Arcano and Lumpy.
Yep, so it's 2 men down from the Lao team. I think the counter initiation from the PERU team is quite good this time, but look at the damage from the Faceless Void. Like, if he's like going through the backline, it's good, the damage, but I think the problem is not the backline, but it's Lesrak, because it's so tanky. He need like his teammates to like having adding more damage, dealing more damage to the Lesrak itself, because Lesrak is the most annoying hero. And Jackie, later, if Jackie joined the team fight using the Song of Siren when the Chronosphere is open, I think it's gonna be dangerous for the PERU team.
Okay, but 17-15 here inside of the game, 6,000 net worth lead in the hand of Team Lao. It was before on the hand of Team Peru. Right now it's on the Team Lao and Tiburonsi. I think like it's still gonna be a very good one, but Arcano aiming for the Undying right there. Thompson is being used, the pipe up inside as well. We can see that actually there is this Pulse Nova, Lightning Storm. They're aiming for the Arcano, but on the other hand, we're seeing that actually never mind. It's contesting 2 players directly from inside of Team Peru. Oh, the Rolling Thunder. It's focusing over this bars, and this bars is down. But look at BB coming in, jumping in, aiming for the Crystal Maiden alone with the Rubik that is not going to be hefty enough It will be taken down in the hand of BB right now. 1 point in exchange for another point. But it's still a disadvantage and it's from Lao because Mars is the one that is taken down.
Yep. The Rolling Thunder is aiming for the Mars itself, and the one is taken down from the Team Peru is the Rubik. So it's the support versus the offlane. And if, like we told before, like early game, they can play very well, but if they keep doing this, I think Team Peru can chase their left behind. Oh, Arcano now is being hit, cannot run away with low HP. The Brute Mother is there, but Chronosphere is on. No damage because the Song of Siren has been popped out, and in the now Pesos was in dangerous position, trying to run away. But look at that Frostbite, look at that safety from the Lumpy. He's using the BKB, using the Rolling Thunder, trying to aim in, but Min is going to what in front and looking and using the eel, trying to save himself.
Oh, the Rolling Thunder is still going on right now. Look at that. The Mars is actually doing a really great job with the Arena of Blood, but Jimmy will be the next target from Jackie right here. Double kill for Jackie. It's 2 for 3, and it's still a really good exchange in the hand of Team Lao, despite that actually the Pangolier is still safe and sound and even able to secure a kill. But lucky, the position is going on. Oh, there's a Lotus for that Rune contest.
Yep. Well. But from the team fight itself, I think if Peru team got the gold, got everything he needs, the Lao team gonna be facing a hard time, but it's coming. They know that the Lao team is starting to initiate the rush now.
Oh, but Jackie right here will be taking the Aegis right now. I think it's going to be harder on the side of Team Peru if they want to contest. Actually, it's going to be last track, the one that's holding the Aegis right now.
Yep.
It's going to be too safer for the last track. It's going to be Song of Siren along with the Aegis of Immortal right now. So it's just like heavy and also like very expensive things here for the side of Team Lao. They need to play more objectively towards the tower on the head of Peru, and since like they are not able to take care of the outer tower, the tier 2 tower here, I think like they still needed to go that way, unless they want to go from the bottom lane.
And Lestrak is holding the Aegis, will be very aggressive playing in the front line. That's why Peru, how they can handle it, how they can like stopping Lestrak from giving a lot of damage when the team fight's happening. It's the problem they need to solve.
Dire's middle tower is
The
under
problem
attack.
that they need to do, the problem that they need to take care of for this one, well, for the side of
Dire are
Jackie,
scanning.
he's quite hard to be handled by the heart of Taras. He's having the Orchid Movements as well, and now the Brood Mother already having the Guardian Greaves along with the Pipe of Insight, might be going for the Crimson. So a lot of things that is been done by their movement. Well, for Lashrock, it's gonna be Blast soon, along with the EU Scepter. So I think it's gonna be still nice. And he might be going for the side of it, so the Hex is gonna be there for the side of this Lashrock.
The key is to Chronosphere. If the Chronosphere is on Lestrak, so
What is
maybe
the
it can
item
help,
of
but
the Faceless Void so far?
I'm not seeing.
Oh,
But,
but
Jimmy.
I
He's
don't
trying
think
to run
Jimmy-
away. Yep, telekinesis is trying to save him with very low HP. He successfully, or DB is still
Dire's
chasing
middle
now.
tower
He's
is under
going to the
attack.
trees. Using in front of their Art Splitter there. Jimmy's trying to run away, but on the right side, using the Arena of Blood, trying to go away, but BKB is on. Never mind. He's trying to take in the damage, but Chronosphere, 3 man inside the Chronosphere cannot run away. He's trying to hitting them, but he will run away with using the Time Walk.
The Song of Siren is already being used here. 4 members, 5 members even being sung. But look at the damage that is given. Spirit dead, full stop that is given to the side of Lucky. That is being chased down by back and forth by the hand of this Rubik. But Lucky will be using the Rolling Thunder. It's not anymore. It's using Frostbite to stop the movement and slowing down the tempo coming from PB. But PB is facing Arcano. Arcano will be speared, I think. But the spear is not connected that well. And the Swiss Buckle actually giving so much damage to the side of Lao. Lao need to return from the position that they were having. Whoa, we are seeing that actually that swashbuckle is just so painful from the side at coming from the hand of this Mongolian.
Yep, I think, wow, in the crucial time we have a little bit problem, so they still need to run away. But remember, Lestrak is still half the ages LGF. So if he's taken down inside the base, he still maybe can run away. He's trying to save his own. But I don't know about like the friends, the Mars. It's the same. He are on the enemy's base too.
Well, very, very hard situation right now for the side of Team Lao right now, because they are the one who actually losing some things, even though that Peru is actually losing and even forcing a buyback from the side of Peru itself. Like the Rubik already doing the buyback and even like forcing some of the movement coming from Lao, but the Swashbuckle again coming from the side of Pangolier is actually like very, very painful, and also giving so much chances for the side of Team Lao to actually get back and try to disengage from the movement that they're doing.
But on the last invite, I think the Song of Siren is very good. He's stopping like the Faceless Void to run away, and he's successfully get it. If the Faceless Void is still alive, I think he still can be considered as like the damage dealer for the Peru team, and it's gonna be dangerous if they want to dive into the base of the Team Peru.
I don't think like it's like I feel like they are able to actually doing so much stuff, but back again, the damage that is given from the side of Faceless Void is just not there.
The game is resumed, I think. I see on their screen. So we will jump back into the game. The action is still on. Telekinesis trying to hit again, but BB is taking down Genie Cop 666.
Yeah, Jackie getting the domination right here, taking down 9, and actually the rest of the player coming from the side of Team Peru. There is a penalty from the Rubik, it's a dieback. Well, Lumpy still trying to get something. Well, Jackie is focusing more into the tower right here, along with BB using the Diabolic adding in. Remember, they are still having this eye gaze of Immortal, and that Magnolia will be down in the hand of this BB. And it might be a very hard thing to recover from the side of Team Peru. They're still using the fortification right here to prevent the movement, but I don't think that it's going to be for so long. We are knowing that actually, they're jumping again to the side of Brook Mother, and the Brook Mother will be down. It's a godlike for the side of BB.
Well. And the 7th tire and the 4th tire of the tower has been attacked right now. They want to end it so fast because 4 men's down. And the Faceless Void.
I think it's supposed to be GG at this moment. There's no one to buy back. It's being forced. There's a fortification that is being used. And now we are seeing that actually they're focusing over the tombstone. But look at that one! It's going to be the dive back coming to the side of Brook Mother. And it is, I think, from the side of this one, it's going to be a game 3 because the GG is already being timed by the side of Team Peru.
Well, Team Lao successfully get the game 2, and now they want to play on the game 3. So there's still hope that Lao team will stay on the upper bracket.
Yeah, it's still a possibility here for Lao for having the upper bracket, but still it's a 1-for-1 here from Lao and also Peru. So a lot of things that still can happen inside of the game, and it's just like a very heavy and hefty battle from both of the sides right now. I mean, like, the movement coming from the side of Team Lao that is going for Brood Mother is just like very intense. Like, they know how to use the Mars and also the last track. So focusing on that one, even the Brood Mother unable to even recover from the situation, and the Faceless Void, the damage is not there because he is like depending it to the Crystal Maiden or maybe even the Pangolier, when we know that actually Pangolier have the other job using the Rolling Thunder to actually aiming at the other player, which is hard things to do right now.
It's like you mentioned on the drop before, Pelagip, on the game 1, the Mars execution is not good because there will be no follow-up damage during the Arena of Blood. But now it's different. Every time they are trying to do the setup, it's successfully done. And this is it, the highlights.
Yeah. We can see that actually from the highlight, it's mostly like BB having everything on his hand. He's using the art split, he's using everything he's having to actually aim for the player coming from the side of team Peru. And actually, it's just like a lot of things that is happening. Is also like so much stuff with the damage that is given. But again, this is like the perfect moment because they were using the freezing field along with the chronosphere. But aside of that one, I don't see a combo that is being brought by the side of Team Peru. Like they're not having it. They're not having the contacts that they can go with the chronosphere on their hand.
Because Brood and Faceless Void is having a rough time on the early game. They're not successfully to get the items, even like if you see, the chronosphere is on, but the damage is not enough. That's why, like, no execution inside the chronosphere. This one is a very good Song of Siren has been popped up.
Yeah, I think like it's just like a very hard situation, and I think like based on the BB and also like Jackie that is able to farm really well, I think like it's just very hard for Peru to recover. They are not even using a lot of Song of Sirens to actually counter the chronosphere because they know that actually the chronosphere is not really working for this one. Even we can see here, they are using the Song of Siren to initiate something, and they are stopping the Faceless Void. The commitment to actually stopping the Faceless Void is actually the one who bring out so much potential for Lao to actually winning the game.
This is the last moment, I think, Pel, when they got inside, but they're not trying to run away because they know it's gonna be the end for this game. They're trying to commit all out because the enemy is like all team wipe for this time. Yep.
Yeah. A full team wipe right there coming from the side of Team Lao towards Team Peru. It means that we are going to be seeing Game 3 here from both of the sides. One of them deserves to be on the upper bracket, but still, we don't know who is actually going to be having that one. And from the previous game, who do you think is going to be the MVP for that one?
Well, I think Jackie will be the MVP. Because, yep, he kept farming, he kept like holding the Brute Mother to get the gold, and even on the team fight, Song of Siren is always helping the teammates to have a better position.
Understandable. Like Jackie doing a really great job and really good performance by doing the farm and everything. And I think like everyone have their own role for this one. But I want to give a really good shout out to the Undying that actually really annoying here with the DK along with Tombstone that is actually so ripping the rest of the world. Help the team as well to actually more sustain. He's like doing a really great job here from the side of Undying, and also the MVP. Who is actually going to be MVP for this one? I think it's going to be the last track here, coming from the BB here with 16-1 and 14. He's unstoppable after having the Bloodstone, and he's just like having everything on his hand along with the EO Scepter and 696 GBM.
And the Bloodstone is very, very useful, especially during the team fight, because it can bring back the HP when Bloodstone is being popped out. And yeah, as we know, Lasrak is really an annoying hero. And this is it, the scoreboard from the game 2. You already see like for Lumpy itself, yep, he already have the Aghanim Scepter, but he's facing a really hard time. Because it's only Lumpy alone, if I'm not wrong, is like...
It's not going to be super wise. But yeah, we will just jump into the drafting situation right here from the side of Lao along with Peru.
Yep, we already see the Dawnbreaker, the Lasrak, and the... what is it? Oh, the Mars is being banned.
Yeah.
Tiny. Mirana is open, but they pick the Undying. Undying will be the first pick from both of the teams. Is very, very important.
Well, there is Task, there is Mercy, plenty of things that can be picked by the side of Team Loud, and we can see even the Brood Mother. But once again, Brood Mother still can be countered by Tiny and Lasrak, but the thing is, both of them are already being banned, so it might be a chance if they are going for that one, unless they're still having another kind of draft that they will try to show for this one. I mean, like with banning over the Dawnbreaker along with the Tiny, actually, if they're going for a melee kind of situation, it's still gonna be good. But Mirana plus Task, I think it's perfect.
Mirana and Task with the ice, when it hits the arrow too, the enemies cannot go run away, so Starfall will come, and especially for the Moonlight Shadow, but Clockwork, so it's gonna be a cock combo with the arrow.
I think it's still gonna be a very good one though. I mean, like the arrow, the battery assault. I don't think like it's only like coming from the side of Mirana. Even the battery assault is just like so crazy coming from the side of that one. But it means that Lina is still gonna be the one that they really need to consider, because like Lina, it's just gonna be so crazy if Lao gonna be able to pick over that one. I mean, like we saw BB using Lina as the damage dealer,
So
because
good.
it's like Lina right click and it's just like
Dire team back.
very hard to handle.
But Visage is the one that they choose. It's like the game one. I think Visage is the comfortable heroes from the power
Radiant
of
team
Peru.
back. Dire
Lina is getting
team
banned.
back.
Sniper, no Bat Rider, no TV on this game.
It's obvious though. I mean, like with Mirana, along with Clockwork, if you're giving the Lina to the side of BB, it's over. Like for real, it's just like super strong.
Very
coming
strong.
from
Yep.
BB,
Pick up
using
ability.
using the
10
Lina,
seconds
and it
remaining.
can be combo with Mirana along with Clockwork. But yeah, banning over
5
the tower,
seconds remaining.
Terror Blade is also like very good coming from the side of Lao. They don't want someone that actually can use the Thunder when they have like perfect momentum for doing a lot of stuff here.
So we're gonna see for the last band before they are going into the pick phase again for the third pick and the fourth pick, what kind of hero that they want to close.
Well, we're seeing that actually right now from the side of team. I think like right now, for the side of team,
Radiant team
Oh,
back.
BL, Phantom Lancer.
yeah, Phantom Lancer. If they're going to think about the Phantom Lancer, why they're banning over the Phantom Lancer? They are thinking of something that is not going to be able to actually hold up the Phantom Lancer on their head, or they just don't want Lao to actually have it.
10 seconds
Because it's a
remaining.
double-edged sword here. If they're betting over that one,
Yep.
it means that the Chaos Knight,
5
one of the
seconds
comfortable hero
remaining.
coming from Jackie, is still going to be there.
I think it's unpopular hero has been banned from
It's
the
a
Team
respect,
Peru.
I think.
Maybe it's a respect from the Team Lao players itself. And later we're gonna see the last ban or the fifth ban from Team Lao before we are going into the pick phase again. If they are want to like banning the carry, I think Slark is still an option. It's he can run away from the cock itself. The Mirana stunt will be a very
Radiant
crazy one, but
team, Dire
SF
team.
Shadowfin and they pick the Ember.
Amber. Amber is just looking so good here from the side of Lao, and Amber is actually one of the heroes that is being used before and actually performing really well from the side of Lao. Ooh, hefty. Peru here. Well,
10
after seeing the
seconds
Amber
remaining.
Spirit, are they going to be trying to take another spirit to contest the Amber? Is it going to be the
5
Void Spirit?
seconds
Maybe
remaining.
they will try to take something else that is actually going to be winning in a laning situation? Because I do feel like if they are picking over that one, it's still going to be very good though. The Queen of Pain is still there.
Yep, if they want to use it as the mid lane, I think it will be good to facing the Ember. Bat
Shadow
Rider is still on. Oh, no. Bat Rider is already banned.
Yeah.
They already know because they want to pick Ember. And Bat Rider is like the worst opponent
Last
if
track is
the
there,
Ember
though.
wants to meet him.
Oh, last track is banned already.
yeah, ban
Okay.
on the first ban.
Yeah. Well, pick here is still 1 minute reserve time here for the side of Team Peru. They really need to think fast because before the things gonna change, and maybe even Team Lao will be having more time to think more later for the last two picks, because right now they still have the banning situation along with pick situation here, but Peru, it's only 40 seconds left. Are you gonna try to pick the support first? I think like it's gonna be better. Like you have the Undying and the Visage that can be like
Crystal
going for
Maiden
the
will be good.
for the offlane. Crystal Maiden going against the Clockwork and also Mirana. I don't think it's very good options. Spirit is gonna be good, but or Shaker,
Radiant
yeah, it's pretty decent. Like the Fisher, along with the Echo Slam, I think it's
And the
gonna be
Void
very
Spirit.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, Fissure, Echo Slam. It's gonna be good during team fight, especially like there will be Stormstone to like, holding the enemies to running away. But on the last pick, it's the Nature Prophet who are banned on the last game.
Oh no, this is it. This is what Lao want to do. They want to play aggressive since the early game. That's why they're having the Mirana along with the Clockwork and now Natter's Prophet. For the late game insurance, they were going to be having the Amber Spirit. But we know that actually it's going to be a super hectic early game since the Natter's Prophet is just going to be very annoying. Maybe that's why they're picking over the Earthshaker because they know that actually the Sprout coming from the Natter's Prophet will be a very huge problem from the side of Team Lao.
Okay, but Tide and Morphling is the option.
I
for
think it's
Peru.
going to be Beastmaster though. They need to bet over the Beastmaster no matter what.
I think so, because Beastmaster will be very strong, especially for the Primal Roar. It's gonna be annoying during the team fight. The
10 seconds.
Lao drop right now, 4 heroes that they already picked. It's a big
5
potential for
seconds
pick
remaining.
of gameplay because the arrow, the hook, the cock, the fire remnant will come, especially the teleportation from the Natural Prophet can show anywhere when he wants.
Oh, betting over the Beastmaster will be great though. It is just
Radiant
like so
team
crazy,
back.
but Sand King is the one that they are thinking from the side of Team Peru here, Team Lao. Okay, one last ban from Team Lao. What are the heroes that you want to ban here? The carry is still
CK.
not available here from the side of Team Peru. Are they going to be trying to pick over the Doom? But it means that they really need damage for the late game. I don't think it's going to be the Doom though. It might be something else. The one who can clear fast.
Sniper will be hard, but
10
Sniper is
seconds remaining.
already gone though.
uh-huh.
And Sniper
already
is already
banned.
been banned.
And
5
how about
seconds
Draw
remaining.
if they want orange?
I think it's
Carry.
pretty hard if it's
Or
true.
Life Stealer can be good
Last
too.
year is pretty nice here.
Mhm.
It's pretty nice.
Juggernaut is can do too
Radiant
because it
team
have
pick.
like the Omni
Naga.
Slash, but Naga. So they want to counter the setup using the Song of Siren.
Oh, but it's going to be pretty late game for the Naga Siren itself.
And they were suffering on the early game because of the peak of potential. I think if they successfully doing the rotation,
10
like the
seconds remaining.
crowd control is connected to the Peru team, I think it's gonna be disaster.
5 seconds remaining.
One last pick for Lao. What is the hero that you want after seeing the Naga Siren that is being picked by Peru? Before I do think like Beastmaster is gonna be very great. I still think it's still very decent though. But if they are having something else in their mind, it's just gonna be so much better. Or they can try to put the Nutsus Prophet back to the off lane here and try to pick something else on their hand for this carry situation. I mean like the Naga.
It's the flex.
Yeah, it's still a flex. The Naga can be countered by something else, definitely.
What is the best option to counter Naga? What from your opinion, fella?
Actually, it's like about momentum. Naga is about momentum or also timing. Like if you are able to actually stop the Naga since the early, it's gonna be very great. But if you're unable to do so and let Naga taking care of everything and even having a really good momentum with the Song of Siren, it's heavy for the side of Team Lao. But I think if they want to play earlier, Zoom actually gonna be a very good one here from the side of Team Lao. But I don't think, because they don't have like proper carry if they are having the Zoom on their hand, I think it's gonna be pretty hard for that one. 35 seconds right now, reserve time from the side of Team Lao before they're deciding who is actually gonna be the last pick here. Oh,
If
I
they
think they
wanted
really
to-
want to surprise us.
That's why he's like still thinking, like still discussing each other. Which one is gonna be great? Which one is gonna be the perfect one? Because it's their last chance to steal on the upper bracket. If they lose, they're gonna move to the lower bracket.
Okay, they are deciding it already. So this is gonna be the last pick coming from the Team Lao. It's gonna be, oh my god!
You
Oh,
may now select
What?
your heroes.
so who is actually going for the carry? Is it gonna be the Ember Spirit? No, I think it's still
Carry is
Nutsus Prophet.
NP.
Yeah, I think it's still
Carries the
NP.
NP. Well, it's
Oh my
gonna
God.
be interesting, fella Jeff.
It is.
What kind of combo wombo? Wow, that they gonna
They can
show
actually
us.
dive more and even more aggressive in the early situation. That's the thing. They're picking something that actually helping them to play more aggressively, and even with the Underlord on their hand, we know that actually it's just gonna be a big problem with the Finn's Gate. The gate will actually helping the rest of the player coming from the side of Team Lao to dive in, and they're actually thinking about that one for a while.
Well, if they successfully like getting all of the pick of they want, I think it's gonna be fast game because they will get all of the snowballing. But if they fail, if they fail, I think the team fight, like potential for the team Peru is strong too.
Oh my god. With the Underlord, along with the Natsur's Prophet, I think like they have like a lot of diving potential, along with Clockwork Hawk Shot, and along with the Fire Revenant coming from the Ember Spirit. So what's the odds here for having like 4 dive hero to the side of Team Peru, and even having Mirana with the lead as well. So yeah, the setup will be very important here from the side of Team Lao. While for Team Peru, I think they really need to handle it one. At least to the late game, because Naga will be needing the space. But here you go, this is the third game coming from Lao and Peru. Inside of the third match of the day, this is the main event day for IESF 40 World Esports Championship 2022.
Yep. Match point for both of them. Who gonna be the winner? But the game is paused for the bit because they have a little bit problems.
Yeah. But again, like oh my god, I was like thinking how aggressive they can be with the heroes that they are having at the moment, with the movement that they can done with this kind of draft. It's just like so crazy coming from the side of Team Lao. I never think, I mean like Underlord is not like really popular. It's just like an options to be picked.
But with that kind of draft, I think they still can get what they want, because they want to playing a very aggressive game, to like picking off every time they walk. So they need to make it success, because if not, it's gonna be dangerous for them. But we are back in the key.
Yeah, we're back to the game here to see what is actually gonna happen for this situation from both of the sides. When we know that actually with the Clockwork, I don't feel like the Clockwork is just like super annoying with the Betray Assault or maybe even the Power Cogs. It's just gonna giving so much information later with the Rocket Flare and even the Hook Shot to actually initiate the war. But yeah, I don't know who is actually gonna be taking over the bounty here, because bounty can be stolen as well.
30
Depending on what
seconds to
skills
battle.
that they are focusing on from this early situation.
Well, but it's still too early. I think they want to contest on the top room if they are standbying there, because they have the Mirana, they have the Underlord. That's why it's gonna be so crazy about the combo wombo on this early game.
Okay, but the DK is the thing here
The
coming
battle
from the Jimmy
begins.
Cog.
I kinda get it.
They are gonna be trying to take one. I think it's gonna 2 for 2 though. They're not gonna be contesting for more. They're just gonna be happy with that one. BB with the Amber going against a Void Spirit. I think it's pretty decent, unless BB is not able to actually hold up the damage that can be given by the Void Spirit. But Spirit versus Spirit, actually it's just like pretty decent matchup on the leading phase.
We already know that the Spirit can move very freely, but it's on level 6. So they just like hitting each other because both of them are strong. Like, it's on par opponent.
Yeah, both of them are very strong, but let's see right now from this hand of the Bronzin. Actually, Mega Gain. If it's like a Naga, it means like a Naga really having a lot of space that is needed. If he's not having that one, it's gonna be very heavy. And Underlord, I think with the Fire Spirit right there, it's just like Fire Spirit is just gonna be having a hard time for the Naga to continuously using the mirror image. I think like a bit of malice and also the Fire Sword is just gonna be clearing it up quite fast right now.
Look at that battery song. It's so annoying. He's trying to stop the Earthshaker, like to back on the track or this lane. But on the top lane, I think never mind. It's having a hard time to do for the last hit because Mirana needs to be there. Mirana needs to poking the enemies.
Ooh. But I think like Mirana needs to set up as well. Oops, in the mid lane, BB actually forcing a little bit to the lumpy side here, trying to put Adina as much as he can from BB. But I think the range one is the one that is very important, but he doesn't want to play it for so long. But oh, bit of malice is not ready, but never mind. But the DK coming from the side of Undying is actually pretty annoying to the side of Nevermind right now.
because like the HP is decreased. Now, decay again. Starfall needs to be used. But again, like the mirror image is really annoying to like poking the enemies down now. But Lumpy on the mid lane, no manas left. He needs the water rune, I think.
But water rune is still like 1.5 minutes away, so I think it's still like gonna be very hard later for the minute 4. I think like they're still gonna be able to use this level, the minute 2-1. But while we are seeing that right now, the movement coming from the Mirana is actually going to the jungle of the side of Team PERU here, because he really wants to actually stop maybe the progress of the pulling and also the movement to actually help the creep to actually get close to them. And yeah,
on the top lane, look at that. Never mind. Low HP and first blood got by the Jimmy God 346.
Yeah. Akito right here. I mean, like the DK once again. I mean, like this is a support undying, and it's always going to be like that, using the DK most of the time to actually like stealing some STR here from the opponent side, and it's actually very effective. And for the Naga is actually farming really well. It's different with Nevermind, that even using the Firestorm along with the Pit of Malice is unable to actually giving so much things to the side of the Naga. And the Naga is just back again, very annoying with the mirror image, and Ensnare is focusing on that one. Riptide is already being used right there, but the Firestorm once again trying to stop the movement coming from the side of Team PERU. Tiburonsin needs to get back.
He still have the leap too, so that's why he's so brave in front of there. But Jimmy having low mana, I think maybe one more decay, the mana will be known. And look at that, Akito has been poked by Jimmy.
I don't think it's a very good condition so far. But for Team Lao, I think like PERU nail it. I think like so far PERU is just like having a really good time for the Naga to farm and also like to handling everything. And despite that, this Underlord keep denying the creep here to the side of Team PERU, but I think like the farm is still like very decent. While we see that actually this Nature's Prophet actually already performing a really good condition with the 25
And 14 denies.
and also like 14 denies.
It's a lot for these 4 minutes, I think.
Yeah, it's making it hard for the Visage to even farm.
It's a good laning phase for the Natural Prophet. Here it is. Akito is very low on HP. He needs to be careful when Jimmy wants to chase like one can have the Ensnare.
Well, we can tell right now from Team, I think like from Team Lao, they really need some movement right here. Slowing down the tempo to just farm, I don't think that is a very wise options, because I do think like Mirana Clockwork is already enough to do some movement together with the Aero along with the Battery Assault, or maybe even Power Cogs. I mean, that can be follow up with the Natural Call, or maybe even teleportation coming from the side of Natural Prophet. But that's not happening.
Yep, they need to play very aggressively, but on the jungle side, on the bottom lane, I think all the trees has been taken down because of he needs to calling all of the summoning unit.
And Jungle Time is also being used here to try to farm something for the creep. Well, we know that actually the Visage one more time, it's quite hard to actually farm for the Visage. It's getting like only like 13 last hits so far, while the Earthshaker is also trying to following it up to try to farm something on it. While we see that actually it's going to be battle over the first runner, run up city. But we are seeing that actually the Power Cox is stopping the movement coming from the Earthshaker, and the Earthshaker will be the kill for BB. Wow, the regeneration will be taken in the hand of Jimmy Koff.
On early movement, and Akito using the side on the high ground. That's why the enemies get a little bit advantage, but Akito still have to Starfall, so I think damage still on there. But Arcano is trapped between the trees, trying to run away. Fire Remnant is coming. Arcano now is being taken down, and Knight cannot do anything. Even he's half HP right now. Fire Remnant is doing his job, and Knight has been down.
It's been down, and the Tiburonsin actually aiming for that Mirana, but the Mirana able to survive, so I think like still a very good advantage coming from the side of Team Lao. This is what I'm saying when they are having something, they're supposed to maximize the potential. And with the sprout that is given by the side of Nature's Prophet, along with the remnant coming from the side of Amber, they're able to actually secure something on their hand, and even the kill here to the side of the Visage along with the Earthshaker.
Well, it's a waiting game again because they need to play more aggressively now. They already got 3 kill points for Lao, and they need more. They need to do more rotation. Maybe move it to the bottom lane or the mid lane again.
But I do feel like
lane.
the Blightstone is actually very smart coming from the side of Lao. Not only the Amber having that one, but also the Nature's Prophet. So actually, whatever they hit, it's going to be adding up another armor for them and also like getting something for that. While we are seeing that actually the Mirana, they really need a setup for the Mirana. Will they try do something regarding that one? Well, Lumpy is actually
Radiant structures
still doing really great job. Oh, the Search Chain is there.
Yeah.
There is no, the leap is already being used, but there's no arrow coming from the side of Mirana. And I think the Mirana will be caught up from 3 members directly from the side of Team Lao. But there's no other follow-up, and Earthshaker is the one that it's gonna be picked up, I guess. Knight is down, but Jimmy Cobb is actually still doing some decay to steal something.
Yeah, PERU is like the bait from the Lao team because remember there's a lot of crowd control from the Lao team. That's why when like Knight is coming trying to back up, but the arrow is connected, he cannot do anything. Pyrenan arrow, Jimmy is trying to run away with half HP, but the Void Spirit is coming. Now Mirana Akito is being taken down, and Min is low with low HP, but the battery itself trying to hold Lumpy from running away, but maybe he's real hit using the Fire Remnant. The Knight still go away.
Oh, but they're still waiting for more. KBB still able to do something maybe with the chain, but look at that one. The Soul Assumption will be able to take for double kill here. Arcano and Jackie is running. He is facing 3 members from the side of Team Peru, and I don't think Team Peru wants to stop from that one. The Soul Assumption for another time here will be able to secure Jackie, in my opinion, and Lumpy get it. It's a 400 swing here, but Akito got pressured in the mid lane, and I don't think the rest of the player coming from the side of Peru will be trying to dive into that one. It's still a huge loss though from the side of Team Lao, because they are losing one by one by them. I mean, like the Mirana being picked up, the Ember Spirit is down, Jackie is down, everyone's down.
Honestly, it's a greedy move, Village. That's why they want to get in, they want to pick up all of the pick-up advantage they already got on the early game, just moving in the air. Because Team Peru already like having a good counter setup. But
well, we are seeing that actually
the first tower has been destroyed.
Yeah, never mind, able to secure that one. Well, the virus, oh, this is not looking good. Look at that one. The Searing Chain is already being used, but the Battery Assault unable to get close to the player coming from the side of Team Peru, and they are just like disengaging from the war because they know that actually it's not going to be a very good option. But Jimmy is not going to be surviving for so long. It's being locked inside of the power cock, but Tombstone is actually just very annoying. And now, never mind, arrived with some of the movement right here. Firestorm is being popped, but there's no enough damage to be aimed for. But the arrow connected right to Firestorm is being opened up again, and Knight still able to get back. Well, never mind, actually being receiving so much with the Fire Run, along with some movement coming here from the BB, able to secure the kill towards Knight.
Fire Remnant is on point, but yeah, the Knight has been taken down for Void Spirit, the Shaker.
Yeah.
He cannot do anything. He cannot do anything because Fire Remnant is coming. He can already use the Fissure. No card control resource anymore. So he's down.
Right now we can see that actually from the side of Team Lao, with 7 and 6 and 3,000 net worth lead here from the side of Team Lao. It's just because they were having like so much things that they do with the push. Look at that, the top, mid, and also bottom. All of them is already been taken care of. While the Peru side, I think like they still need to have like more objective game. Well, we know that actually Visage is one of the hero that can do that, to actually like play quite aggressive and also like quite objective towards the tower. But this is not good because it's going directly to the side of Jackie that is unable to even go back, and this is going to be a huge kill. It's 500 gold swing to the side of Team Peru.
300 versus 200. and tank both. And they
Dire's
got the
top
vision
tower
now.
is
They
under
put
attack.
some of the sentry ward there.
Radiant's
And of
bottom
course the
tower is
observer
under
ward.
attack.
But I think they know it. They want to destroy it.
Oh, the Thompson is already being used here. There's Siri Chain, Arrow is connected, Starfall as well. But you know that Thompson the X is very annoying by Remnant. And they want to dive in and they got it. Jimmy Kong is on the target, but not only that, because actually Knight is being taken care of by the Natural Skull.
Radiant's bottom
It's
tower
being
is
popped up.
under attack.
They want more. They want to looking for again. They coming. They're coming.
No, they're able to go back though.
Uh-huh.
Okay, the gate is there. So yeah, I
Radiant's
think like
bottom
still
tower
pretty
is
decent
under
coming from the
attack.
side of Team Lao. They are unable to actually dive in, try to seek for the member coming from the side of Team Peru. So I think like it's still very okay, but Arcano, actually the familiar is really needed inside of the big war.
They need to be patient too, Fel, because if like they are trying to play it in a rush, I think Peru team will be ready and like counter the setup from the Lao team again, because it's already how many times, 2 or 3, when the Lao team wants to come, wants to like pick up, only some of them is a success,
Radiant's
but
middle tower
Peru team is
is
also
under
ready,
attack.
and they are using the smoke, I think, to put some of the ward.
Remembers, but
Nevermind
Nevermind is there, and he will be popping the smoke right there. Fisher is on, and look at Nevermind. Actually, the Moonlight Shadow is there, trying to save the Nevermind right here. Soul Assumption is done as well, but oh, I think that they will be able to secure that one, able
Radiant's
to make
bottom tower
Nevermind
is
go
under
back
attack.
and survive the situation from the side of
Radiant
Team Peru.
structures are
Almost.
fortified.
But Moonlight Shadow is a very annoying skill to help teammates, especially for running away to disengage, or even to engage, like setting up some kind of pick-off strategy. But again, they need to do the
Radiant's
farming, but
bottom
look
tower
at that
has
natural
fallen.
prophet. It's very rich.
It is, like he's having the top of the net, but the hook shot happened for MYN here towards Lumpy. Nanato's call is actually pretty grateful, but look at that one, the teleportation coming from the side of Jackie. He wants to aim for something, but he is the one receiving so much damage, but Void Spirit, he is aiming for that one, and Triburon Seed. Actually, Jackie won't be able to survive, and he will be picked off. It is a disaster for Team Lao, because actually they are taking a core in exchange for a support here, but they are not stopping that, because actually Lumpy might be taken care of in the hand of this MYN, but the Song of Siren is there, and they will be trying to get back, not forcing the war, and Lao is taking 2 points.
It's a wise choice because they just get back first. It's a very dangerous position. They need to like regroup again, need to take care of the positioning again before do the setup. And
Dire
I think
are scanning.
it's still not too very aggressive gameplay from the Lao. Ooh, smoke is on.
Oh, the smoke is out. It's 4 members that is doing some smoke here, trying to get something on their hand. But are they going to be able to stick for something? Triburon needs it. I might be getting it. Look at that one. BB is actually aiming for that one. And Triburon said actually being picked up right here. It's a huge one since it's a Naga. But Arcano also revealing the position of MYN here. Battery Assault is already being used, but the Fissure is actually stopping the movement from Akito, and Akito cannot survive, but Power Cox able to save himself from the disaster.
Now it's a loss for the Peru team because the core traded to the support, I think.
Oh,
Not
hook
good,
shot?
But hook shot is coming. Power cock is there, but the Void Spirit still can run away.
Oh, I think that one, the Fissure, the Ancient Totem is already being used here, trying to blocking the way for MYN. But the Fire Storm is there from Nevermind, trying to stop the movement coming from the side of Team Peru and try to drag something for Team Lao. But Taunted here for the Underlord, already receiving a Fissure here from the side of Team Peru. And I think that they will try to get back first at this moment. They need to do the reset. Since like from the Team Peru, they're not having a really good skill right now. They're actually like doing a big war. There's no Song of Siren. There's no other skills that actually kind of giving so much damage.
So it's the perfect time to set it up, I think. So they can move. That's why they need to be careful first. Maybe using some smoke if they want to set it up. But do they have the vision? Oh, they have it on the jungle, especially on the top side.
Yeah. especially in the top side. Well, there is a Moonlight Shadow that is being used though, but Tiburonsen actually aiming for that one. And there is no vision. They don't have any dots. They don't have any sentry to aim for something, but the Natural Scout is already being used here. Firestorm and on behind, but BB is there and he will be trying to get something over this Naga, and this Naga is down because the Orchid that is coming from the side of Jackie that doing the teleportation to the bottom lane.
Oh. The pick off strategy. We already told it from the early game. When the draft is on, it's very, very dangerous. It's a fast tempo from the LAOS team, but they need to maintain it. They need to maintain the pressure. They need to maintain the kill points, but don't give the streak to the enemies because the enemies will get a lot of gold and maybe they can chase it. Because look at it, 11k gold from the Natural Prophet itself. It's so rich. Even like Naga Siren only have 8k gold, fella. It's 3k gold difference on these 17 minutes.
Yeah. It's 3k differences. They are having a different kind of situation. The movement is also like very, I might say that it's not really wise coming from them, but oh, the gate is there though, coming from the side of Team Lao. They want to go for somewhere else, and I think they are gonna be trying to pick off maybe the players from the side of Team Peru here. They are doing some smoke, it's 3-man smoke. They're aiming for something, and they will be beating the Nugget Silent one more time. It's gonna be Magda. It's being used, but M1N gonna be having the kill here. It's a killing spree, but the Rod of Atos is there. They are aiming for this Lumpy that is able to survive and go back.
That's
Again,
a really good movement.
it's a big kill.
Because the core, if the core keep getting killed, I think you will like hardly have it like to collecting more gold to have the space for farming. Vicharizam is trying to run away, but low HP cannot do anything. Akito has been taken down.
Yep. And now, 15-10 here for both of the sides. It's 19 minutes inside of the game, and Thailand, Lao right now is leading by 7,000 net worth. And I think like by the Lumpy's progress, I think like Lumpy needed more BKB rather than anything else because of the CC that is given from the side of Team Lao. Despite there's still a hook shot that still can be given by the side of Clockwork, but I do feel like BKB is still gonna be need for that. At least for preventing the Mirana though.
Because the combo will be hook shot, connected, try to using the battery assault. She was trying to run away, but it keeps stuck on the trees, cannot go anywhere. Our Koki-san trying to stop the Triburon. Now, the Naga is running away from two behind.
Oh, but Lumpy is already been taken care of, but Knight is the one that is being chased down. Bishur is already coming out, but the Ancient Totem steering chain coming to the front, and Fire Remnant securing another point kill here from the side of Lao. 3 members down, especially they are able to take care of the core here. They are able to take down this Void Spirit, and there you go, Tibu runs in. You are the main target, but you are the one who saved from this kind of matter, but you are taking 3 members. They are taking 3 members from the side of Team Peru.
Spoil that shot. Dire's middle tower.
3 members there, keep downing. Even now, they got the 8 kill points, and look at that on the top lane. Arcano didn't want to back the race. He just want to get back first using the team.
Well, they might be doing some push again here from the side of Team Lao with the heroes that they are having. Well, for Tiburonsen, I think like with the mirror image, they are the one who actually needs to do that. Roshana, they are only having the Aegis of Immortal, and I don't think from the side of Team Peru, they will be trying to contact this one because they know they don't have the resources like the one that Lao have at that moment. But Kaya is already down because he had ongoing Void Spirit.
And it's a free Roche for the LAOS team. They will wait again. They will play more aggressively because the one who's holding it are the Nature Prophet. It can go to teleportation, go to the back line, even like using Natsu right. It is gonna be so painful.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Ooh, it's gonna be dangerous now.
We'll be going for the pipe of Insight at the moment. It
Yep.
means that they will be able to actually handle the damage from the Void Spirit later, and even from the Visage maybe. Well, for the side of Team Lao, I mean like they
Dire's
still
top
need
tower is
more
under
set
attack.
up because we know that actually the Song of Siren will be able to actually stop their combo. So they really need to be careful over the Naga. And we can
Yo.
see that actually the AO is being used right there. There is the Firestorm, but the arrow connected. They still use the Soul Assumption to stop the movement coming from PB. And now the Moonlight Shadow is already being used. And Ensnare, Riptide, and securing another point of kill.
Uh-oh. It's a bad move. 2 mans down. Even like Natural Prophet is not
Dire
ready
are
to joining
scanning.
the pick-up situation that Lao want to do. And with 2 mans down, I think the PERU team will try to aim for the first tower on the mid lane.
Radiant's middle tower is
I think
under
they will
attack.
be able to take that. It's like there's plenty of mirror image here from the side of Naga. And
Radiant's middle tower has
Jackie.
been
And there are
denied.
familiars too.
Yeah.
Play Stoffas.
Yeah, there's familiar, there's everything that they have, but the outpost is actually been taken by the side of Dire here. So Jackie, and also never mind. I think like with the Nature's Prophet going for the Mjolnir, it's gonna be like very heavy for the late game. Like Mjolnir will be like super easy to clean,
Agree.
even the Naga Siren's mirror image.
Agree. It's gonna be bad for the
Yeah.
PERU team. And it's gonna be fast split push for the Natural Prophet itself. So it will confusing the PERU team, like which one are they gonna do? Are they gonna go for the defensive, or they want to like handling the team fight or pick off from 4 of the members of the Lao team?
Rocket Flare tries to search where is the position coming from the side of Team Peru here. But I don't think that they are able to actually seek where is the real Naga staying.
Dire's
Now they're gonna
structures
be
are
going
fortified.
back there from the situation that is happening. But BB, is he making over the Crystals or not? I mean like, if BKB is done,
Radiant's
is done.
courier has
From
been
Clockwork.
killed.
yeah. Well, for the Amber, BB? Oh, this is
they
it.
found it.
The AO is there, the arrow is not connected by the hook shot. It's gonna go right directly to the lobby. There is a silence one movement coming. But look at that one. The damage coming from Nevermind is actually the one eliminating that one. But Jamie Cobb is gonna be taken down just like that. Well, we are seeing that actually the Visage is being locked down and Arcano not going for so long, I guess. Because the BKB coming from the side of this Amber is just surviving for so long. But the Fisher actually on the perfect moment when the BKB is down.
Okay, 2 mans down. They need to be careful. The Lao team will aim for the tower. The second tower on the mid lane. If they have the feature, I think it's not enough. They even doesn't have the fortify
Dire's
right
middle
now,
tower
so
has fallen.
they just lose it. They just lose the second tower on the mid lane.
Jackie is finishing another movement right
Dire's
here.
bottom
He's
tower
aiming
is
for
under
more, I
Wow,
guess. Because
Market Mjolnir.
look at the damage that is given by Jackie. It's just like super fast with the Mjolnir on his hand, and also
Dire's bottom
along with the
tower
Orchid
has fallen.
Malvance.
Radiant's
The
top
stack,
tower
they will
is
get it.
under attack.
From the Ancient. Well, I'm afraid that if Jackie goes to the back lane, all of it gonna be destroyed by Jim. Because the
Yeah.
damage is so painful, he have the Mjolnir, so he can defend himself on the back lane. Especially, he still have the Aegis.
Oh, the Fisher is out, the Ensnare is there, but look at that one, actually the damage that is given to the side of me. Able to secure that one. The killing spree is being taken by Lumpy. It actually is swinging pretty high, but the eel is already being used, never mind. Right now using the Firestorm, aiming for the rest of the players coming from Team Peru, but the one that's being taken care of is actually the Clockwork, and Arcano will be using Soul Assumption, while Lumpy gonna be receiving some from that one, but oh, the BKB is being caught, but never mind, and Jackie is just doing the free hit. If rocks him, not
Look at
even
that
able
damage.
to survive that one. It might be an ultra kill for this one, and Jimmy will be taken care of by BB, and it's a forced buyback to the hand of Earthshaker.
Bad BB. He doesn't want to give it to the Natural Prophet to get the ultra kill, but now, look at it. At their base, Knights has been damaged for the Nightmare, and he's trying to running away with low HP, but unstoppable. He's gotten by the Jackie itself. Even the high ground tower on the mid lane is their target right now.
Jackie, Mamang Jakey. That's what everyone calls him. And he is actually giving so much right now for the side of Team Lao, especially in the objective situation right now. Well, we are seeing another EOS being used, but the hook shot that is connected right here. The familiar is the one that's stopping the movement right here from the side of Team Lao towards Team Peru.
At least they destroy the high ground tower, fella. So later on, when they successfully like pick it up on the Peru team again, maybe they can aim for the racks. But the smoke game is coming, so maybe they want to put some vision there because it's gonna be dangerous if the Lao team want to start the rush right now.
Oh. Well, right now, there's some smoke that's been done. The smoke is broken and they're jumping to the top. They're looking for PP, but PP ready with the BKB. Right now, the arrow connected to the backline. They're using the tombstone, but not for solo because Visage will be the main target right here. Tombstone is gone, and two members from the side of Team Peru is not ready for doing any kind of war for another 30 seconds.
Well, it's a bad move. 2 men down. And before the rush wheel comes again, I think it's gonna be dangerous. And they are try to aim for the racks on the plane. Look at it. Spawn, the Smart unit is trying to aim for the racks, but the hook is on. Knight still trying to running away, but it's still stunned. It is got pulled out by the cock.
Look at that one. Actually, it's killing Spripa Lumpy right now. But it's still a very, very hard situation. Never mind, forced to use the BKB is inside of that one, using and channeling for the gate here to get back. Well, Akito will be sacrificing himself because he is not inside of the gate. And oh, the EO is there. Lumpy is seeking for more, but Jackie using the BKB to just TP away. And there is no way to stop Jackie at that moment.
Well, Jackie's too strong, fell. Look at it, 24k. It's 9k difference from the Naga Siren itself. The damage is so painful. Even the Naga Siren is already like having the Manta style, the Orchid, but it's not enough to stop Jackie on the back lane.
Well, right now, 27-17 right here. 13,000 net worth is on the lead here by the side of Team Lao. And Void Spirit really needs to do something with the movement that he is having, aiming for at least for the Natus Prophet. But again, the Natus with the BKB is just like very hard to be handled. Especially he have Orchid as well.
So he can burn the enemies. And they will wait for it again, I think. It's a waiting game before maybe waiting for the rush, or if they got the chance, if they got the momentum, maybe they want to try to pick off the enemies again.
I mean, like the vision coming from the side of Team Laos is like coming really great here. He's
Yeah.
there having a really good vision.
That's
They're
why they
having-
are so bravely trying to pick up, right?
They're
They have all of
having
it.
a really good momentum to have everything on their hands. While from the side of Team Peru, they're having quite hard times there to even like doing the push because Jackie always teleport. We're actually clearing the wave, or maybe even coming to clear the illusion, the mirror image coming from the side of the Naga.
Yep. But I think the Naga is the key. If
Oh,
Peru still
it's
want to win.
Aghanim to the side of Amber and Blood thrown in the hand of Natures. The Moonlight Shadow is already being used. The BKB is being popped. BB is aiming to the backline here, searching for more. And there you go! Unable to run away from that condition. Lumpy is down. And the Fire Smoke is already picked out. Bit of Malice as well. And look at that Undying. It's so dying. And you Timestone, not even stopping the movement coming from the side of Team Lao. And oh my god, Team Peru, they are losing another 2 members inside of the big war that they initiated.
Wherever they go, they always got kill points. And it's very important for them because like no one can stop Jackie, no one can stop the Ember Spirit right now because it's come and go because they already have Yaga on him. And it's very dangerous one for the Peru team itself. But Fisher is trying to stop like the way for the wave.
Yeah, waiting for the wave here. It's 31 minutes right now inside of the game, and Jackie going for the high ground, and I think they will take these racks without any contest from the side of Team Peru. They are not going to use anything to actually defend the melee racks here. Well, the Roshan is almost up, but the Fisher is up as well. Never mind. Still trying to get back though, using the BKB, forced to use it, and even not doing any TP at the moment. And he will be down in the hand of Team Ronsin right here. It's a huge swing. It's almost 1,000 gold. And now the rest of the player coming from Team Lao won't be trying to have the war.
We'll try to
Well,
find
it's the
another one.
frozen time. It's just like so unfortunate.
That BB.
And
using
BKB again being popped right into Bronson, actually able to actually give you so much damage. But look at that one, the Song of Siren is being sung, and we are gonna be seeing what is actually gonna happen next because the hook shot coming, trying to saving this. Not just Prophet, Jackie is the one that needs to be saved on, and that one, the Bronson is down, and not only that one because it's double kill in the head of Jackie, and he still aim for more Arcano, still using the stone mode here, but he's not gonna be going for so long. Because look at that one, everyone's waiting for him, and he will be the domination for PB here.
And now it's rush time, and they will get the rush. It's gonna be the last fight if, like, for example, 3 members of PERU down again on the next war. And it's gonna be dangerous because they cannot contest it. The Nature Prophet is too strong, especially the Emperor Spirit. It's like the damage is very, very painful. Even they have the Naga, they have the Song of Siren, but the backup from that Clockwork is very, very good. He's like get inside using the hook and ready for the cock if, like for example, the enemies is trying to pick up the Nature Prophet.
Oh my god, if Jackie is going to the bot chase, it's gonna be quite hard. The MKB is not gonna be needed later from the side of PERU. Because even right now with the Satanic Mjolnir, I think like there's enough item from the side of Jackie, a lot with drop thrown, to actually taking a lot of kills from the side of PERU. And he might be going, he might be going for something else. So he might be going for another damage that can be even here. And it might be an MKB here. I'm not sure.
Can be. MKB will be so good because it giving like the stun evac and no miss at all. But they will wait for it again, Vela.
3 bounty? Is it? Or 2? 2 it's 2. I thought it was 3.
If 3, oh my god, so rich. It will be so rich.
But yeah, it's 22,000 net worth lead from Lampi. His position is being known, and the Familiar from Arcano, Lampi able to get out, but the Familiar, I think it's going to be taken care of. No, they're not going to be forcing. One Familiar is enough, and the Fisher is actually being used to actually stop the movement coming from near Mirana.
But I think here it is. If they want to like taking the vision from the LAOS team, it's gonna be hard because LAOS team is always standby on the jungle. If they want to like bring the sentry, trying to destroy up their suffer ward, and it's, the enemies will come.
Okay, it's an arcane rune that is being taken by the hand of BB. It's gonna be so much better for the next war that they are gonna be doing. So if they are gonna be trying to do that, it's not gonna be like that easy for the side of Team Lao. Well, hook shot. There's no one there though. Coming from the side of Clockwork, it's just like a blind hook shot coming. But right now, arrow, everything, they just want to pick off somebody from the side of Team PERU.
But it's worth to try, I think. If it's connected, I think the fight can happen. But they're coming.
Lampi jumping in, but he is not going to be doing that for so long, just clearing the wave here. But the Soul Assumption is still there as well to clear that one. Arcano will be losing one Familiar, one Jackie. Still very confident, but Arrow is not going to be connected to anyone, I guess, while the town is always being placed by this Void Spirit.
It's gonna be dangerous for Elf now. Yes, it's getting taunted, but the creep is spawning.
Yeah, they just want to clear the creep
Very
over
fast.
and over,
Yeah.
over and over again. Fisher
It's the only
and
thing
Totem
they can
combo.
do.
Yeah, and also the fight Void Spirit's scales there. But the Rocket player always giving up vision towards Lao.
It's the only thing they can do because
Oh, the
if they
Naga
want
already
to fight
finishing
now,
up the
it's gonna be
Skadi.
dangerous. It have the Skadi, it have the Song of Siren later, it's Narizon.
Mirana, it's being Lotus, but in front we are seeing that actually BB aiming for Knight. Knight will be the main target, but Lumpy is still dead, but mega kill. IESF there is the silence going towards this BB. BB is down, and they are retreating from the condition because the engagement is not going to be really well, but they're still very confident, especially coming from Jackie. Jackie still aimed for the racks, maybe even for the kill here. T. Robinson still have this particular Song of Siren, the hook shot, missed, and forcing the buyback coming from the side of Checker. But look at that one, Jackie has actually been counted, and Soul Assumption focusing towards Jackie. Oh my god, and even Echo Slap! The Aegis is being reclaimed, but BB is coming as well, and BB is laning! One member even coming from the side of Peru, and Song of Siren stopping everything, retreating from the condition that they were having, but the Void Spirit counting one member and even aiming, but to silence the Orchid Battle Pass, it's all time to actually stopping that lovely forced buyback. There's his movement to stop that one with the Rose of Atos, but Tirobonsi not going to be surviving for that one. He will be picked off. 3 members done from the side of Peru and forcing another buyback coming from the side of Void Spirit.
And the rack is gone. They're trying to aim for the 4th tire of the tower. It's gonna be GG, and yep, GG is gone. So LAO qualified to the next stage on the upper bracket.
Woo! Heavy. The farm coming from Team LAO is just coming really well here. And the initiation coming from the side of this Amber, from this Clockwork that is so annoying, along with the Underlord. It's just creating so much space for the Natter Prophet. At first, I was like thinking like this Naga might be changing the game, but the thing is, the Natter's Prophet is just very hard to handle. Not only the NP, but also the Amber Spirit.
Well, because he can goes directly into the back line using the teleportation. Even look at the items, look at the net worth he already like collecting. It's the most rich man, and this is it. Give a big round of applause for Team LAO.
Congratulations for winning 2-1 in the upper bracket. It means that they will be going against either Macedonia or maybe even coming from Thailand.
Well.
Oh,
But
very intense battle that is brought by Team LAO and Peru. I think like Peru is having their time to actually drag the game pretty long.
And later on, Peru will still playing on the lower bracket, so they need to like reset it again. They need to learn from this match, and then they will come back stronger later on the lower bracket.
Very heavy situation. The Mirana is actually performing really well as well, and we will see the highlight here. Actually, the first moment, I think like it's not gonna be like very good coming from the side of LAO. They're still trying to seek what is the chances to actually pick up somebody from the side of Team Peru, and sometimes it's just like quite hard. Even Jackie, it's being picked off a couple of times, but after they're meeting their rhythm, like having their own movement, having their own damage, the confidence level for BB is just changing.
Well, the combo from the hook and the arrow is really annoying from the early game until like this is on the 24 minutes, and every time they go, they will get the kill points even when the Peru teams try to like fight back, but they are keep taking down. So like 2 heroes down, 3 heroes down, it keeps giving the goal to the LAO team.
Yeah, giving so much goal to the LAO team despite that the Naga trying so hard to actually using the farm as much as they can, but they are actually like forcing the war quite far. I mean like they are not stopping it using the maybe Song of Siren, or maybe try to prevent anything that they can with that one, or maybe not trying to engage the war with defensive movement coming from a Song of Siren, but they are not doing it. Actually, they are holding the song pretty well until like one moment that actually when they do it, they still want to do for war, but they don't have any kind of resource or even damage to actually slaying the members coming from the side of Team LAO. So I think like that's the start of the disaster, especially with the damage that is given by the side of BB along coming from the Natural Prophet Jackie.
Jackie and BB is so strong. Using Fire Remnants, they cannot do anything. Even on this one, like when they are coming, like Akito cannot do anything. And Jackie, look at here. He's already using the BKB. I think like the Nagas aren't having a good time before, but when Jackie is coming, yep, the good time is long gone.
Yeah, and even they are waiting for Arcano after the stone form being used right there. And I think
This
like
one is
this is
good.
the this is a very good one because like the taunt that they're using after having the silence towards this Amber. But aside from that one, they don't have that kind of situation again.
But it's not for so long, right? That's why when Jackie is coming again, even like the damage is so painful, and this is when the GG is called.
Yeah.
So yeah, once again, congratulations for the LAO team because it's qualified, still playing on the upper bracket, and we're gonna see who is the MVP on this third game, and it's Jackie.
Mamang Jackie right here is the one that getting the MVP with the Natus Prophet. 12, 3, and 13 here with 996 GPM. Woo. Strong
MKB.
one with the MKB, BKB, Satanik, Bloodthroat, along with Mjolnir here on his hand is actually giving so much damage to the side of the team Peru, and it's even taking like a couple of hits towards the Visage or even coming to the side of Earthshaker.
No one can take him down. No one, because the damage is too powerful, and every time Jackie come, like the opponents is already like do the misdirection.
Yeah, we are showing right now that actually it's gonna be like very hard situation right here, maybe, and we are gonna be seeing the scoreboard right now from the side of the teams that is playing. Oh, okay, but actually we can understand that actually Jackie is just like giving so much stuff on the situation when we know that actually Jackie using a lot of teleportation that is going and diving in towards the side of the opponent a lot of times, and actually it's helping so much to getting the kill in the hand of Jackie.
The misdirection is so good. Even BB, like the hit and run strategy from BB. Yep, it's the Ember Spirit gameplay, and he successfully like executing it. That's why the damage is so painful. Even using the fire remnants, everything is so crazy during the team fight, and especially like combo from the arrow and the hook when it's connected. Jackie is always there when he's ready for using the teleportation.
Yeah, talk about even Jackie will be going for the Desolator. Turns out that he doesn't need the Desolator. He just like doing something with the Bloodthroat along with the MKB, and it turns out dealing tons of damage to the side of the opponents. And the Satanic actually really helping to help him sustain from the condition and the war, along with the Mjolnir apparently. And it's just like giving so much surprises towards the opponent. Even the BKB on Nature's Prophet able to save him from the initiation that is being brought by Team Peru previously.
Yeah. Well, it's a good gameplay for Jackie. It's a good farming time. It's a good decision when he comes and goes, and when he do the split push. So maybe for the audience at home, you can learn from this Nature's Prophet how, like why is like the Nature's Prophet is being respected from the opponents. Because if you remember, Svela, on the game 1 and 2, Nature's Prophet is always getting banned. Or Jackie.
I think like they are just respecting that one for the second game. They don't want that Nature's Prophet to be picked because they know that actually the potential coming from Jackie in the previous match. We know that actually how strong he is using the Nature's Prophet. I think like this is just like a safe option coming from the side of Jackie, and also like a very viable one. But I think like if the other opponent later on gonna be meeting Team LAO, are they going to be banning over the Nature's Prophet? That's the question right here. Because actually, with this kind of performance that can be brought by the Nature's Prophet on the head of Jackie, I'm scared that they will be respecting that one. They don't want it to be used. But not only the Nature's Prophet, it means that the Lina coming from BB along with the Amber Spirit need to be respected as well. Because, 3 of the heroes is just like so much to be handled. So much.
Okay. So we're gonna see what kinds of draft that they gonna use it.
Yeah, I mean, like later in the scoreboard, we can see that actually, we can see that actually how much the kill that already being held by the BB. We can see that actually it's 13 kills on the hand of BB and 20 assists. We know that actually BB is doing really great job though. I mean, with Aghanim's after extra remnant right there, it's gonna be helping so much. And the BKB coming from BB is just like going really well. Even he's using the Maelstrom because he knows that actually he can be facing the Bronze with the Manta along with the mirror image. So it's just like respecting Lee